million for a team Benaji, Super Cup and as a Champions League and as a contingency cup. There's a million for boys who local boys. Boy, I will take Kama or considering as I back every local league, our local league, because was more person of national team. So, local league, you better check Ghana local league. Never and this. Muya ni papone for na mote Ghana. Local boys to be more bono. Look, yes, you see, Ghana, a talent. You're very good. Again, it's just a local boy to be more boy, no more assistant. Tournament here, who can't Victoria Guinea? Once a Victoria Guinea, a president, a Yusoja Nini Kato Muso Mukoi, and Koyadi, and yes, sir, Omo on Piri Omuklano. You're born Omobo, Omo to local boys, and you foreign boys, you man and French league, you know. If you could get teams, Cassia. Ghana and pay for so-called football people, dear Ramo. After for quarter, we are take our own share. Bilovan, or Pia Pamano. What did I feel 2 years and echo? What for coach we are, tournament to our daddy. I will deal with the coach here, coach you, any shade my head. That's a chrono, a for. Now also we are here, and for Fonum Kofa coach in the Baza Committee now, or Montego. Ghana buying. President Akufo-Addo, Sports Minister Yusuf, Mumia Kofona, Sam Kofona, Womo yeti womo se committee womo coach by so womo the coach Papa Sam Kofono aye the service to Ghana.
Kwaguna blasters we say with you.
Mr. Nwazen and some who are going to try my series.
What is it?
What if I blast out the very bono?
Ghana, any Ghana and Koso. But just said in Americano. I hope some motive see idea because I've tried to fix my microphone near there. Just so you made any Vim Lady if you we are live on 101.7 FM, live on High Live Radio, live on Adamfupa Media, so UK first and the entire Europe. One were based in Holland, Paris, France. One more broadcasting live to Germany, to Holland, to Denmark, to Brussels, Belgium, near the end, and I just say to me, na I seven said the etia air cost of the Memo baby, just and then me catch us say all the football people in the house. All the football people in the house. Now the entire all the football people in the house, they say, and I make us say me normally come back. Yeah, shouldn't football once, but important say ne. You to me football once and why? Because Ghana or minor. Ye di esika eko shemu a na say wosi esika no yetumi ye ni ye se de ba ebetimi ahwe na oman no sika sem so betimi afa ne ntoma pa efra ye ntena ho no mampen dodo a Ghana ye wo he de ye say esika sem ye sika sem no say e wo kwan bia so ye behwe se ebetimi aye esika sem ni ye because 25 million na ye de kono ye ma ne mesei na make say all the football people aha Coach Sapon ebe join a former GFA vice president here George Free ewo hanim se ukaya me boss songo video no one of the things ana songo can say yen hwe omo kofa sa coach we buy so na who kosam na mebo video bi ache osesi a yenu abema listo a connect sesi a listo I see you solid work ena we no we ordinary Ghanaian and pacho you was so castle true yesika o say $25 million any de koma ma nanu ya ohwe ama me bia ni photo e call viral oba okutam tafo 2 girls na nkola yi hwe nachi obre onko sre obia o oswa apempem store no onya nsa akona no e ma obehwe no na bia chip compound kura ni wo makura se ne ya je o ma wo ka akom na no abrante ba ko chip compound community healthness e na kwaje om say sika we ye dey call Black Stars when we have sung said the song go kind over 30 years ye winning cup over 30 years Black Stars ye winning cup and ye dey brofo and I dey bia na ye diska gogum and we say means for omunim so mbenye sika dinti else asema me ba mamembo ketokreku video we wa na wo say mo akofa and na onim ketokreku nyankopon me ye madamfo na na oba ya na obechia me boss but no credit asem no credit say ye den ye to sebe o say kan no play fa nyankopon na etua moka no ketokreku ye press conference or pimekutia ene eje ma try makwe we de enye ma try makwe let me repeat it again enye ma try makwe no to na oka na siko fans Ghana oni omo ha Ghana kese pa ye siko fans nya atwomfo no na mo cha na bohobio suma ni ewu suma ho de ya na se mo ni ewu nyina nya musika na ekodecho mo ni ewu no enya musika na ekodecho. So we must say church people. I remember say the law on causing we fully causing financial loss today. Say anyone we can cite you for financial loss. We should hold somebody. Oh, the mambo video no.
We firmly believe that this is not Matra Makwe.
Yo.
This is not Matra Makwe.
Okay. So what?
This is not Matra Makwe. Because he's done it. He knows Ghana. He knows our culture. He knows our players. He knows our attitude. He knows our food.
Intiketo kreko no. Osi we die EFS wa ye before Milo aye before. He knows our culture. He knows our dende. Ene ye den. Oni pay yesi on coaching team bia in 4 years. And it's who take a decision be me my knowledge in corporate decision making. They say we have due diligence, even in governance. We have due diligence. And due diligence, ben out say yes to crack our Bible. Ghana, we are secret of our Bible. No, yes, to say why and the old Bessie Diana wants not say or what candy out the Bessie Diana we and son of Asher Diana say. Jesus said it. It's more effort. There calculations now more yeah. And son of woman said this coach has what it takes to take Ghana na yanko kan no 1 million no and you see he knows so we yanko for ka onim say adwuma o ye no nkofo je omo we means wo munti no then he has the audacity and the impudence to come and tell us say na his job is to take Ghana to the World Cup until he onwie na adwuma na who AFCON kra want me afianko one foolishly to take you to the World Cup we will sack you. But I agree with me Nyabema Sadiq say sacking the coach is just a small part of Ghana problem of football. I was say a banning all tournament for about 2 years or 3 years. Sit down and do a holistic research analysis into Ghana sports and find out why we are where we are, because we cannot continue like this. Obia himself football obia person dibi ntino. They don't care. And your music can yet. If we don't want anybody to control or influence or decide on what goes on football, and mama meje Ghana fusika. Mama meje Ghana fusika because SK the Accra Kumasi Road and ka omo mu work ka kwano so ke save your lives. And ke save in University of Ghana Medical Center ke they are completely second phase na ama jinko for enkwa wo ho. What the hell? That every year biani abetena saying the same conversations. Ya cry kasa no kwase abre. Internet, like I'm saying, we've got all the football people in the studio. Coach Sapon ever connected. Say Coach Sapon will go to coach a team all the way. Ewo Yakosomo. And afesu yenu abema bra pani pa yera George Free former VIP Emma Ghana Football Association. I mean, these are the people la nanko omo ye FNE. And wa unim we say means for ya ni you omo. And the politics what FNO. I can't want a Ghana football in ye. They said they're not on America agency. FM penny phone be brave, omo clients, boys are mobile born. Now they in the Caribbean say anathema, said the Ananka first, not my boys, and the a year first saying a World Cup under 17 year, and yet my boys do another koji. Some took a money under 17 and mobile. So what did we do? We know so we have people in Ghana on betting save Ghana football, but we have deliberately allowed it to collapse. A brony be yenti, because you will be papesika, you will be mamisika. A Ghana government, a meduma de yen swat, ye see a conhone aya na baby we say. Now, next week we'll go back to another issue, which is very, very critical. A year friend saying, or they say Ghana card only idea. I'll show you some videos via YouTube. You could try work room. Ghana for a more generium and a Jonah Tontum. We are a cake country. Oh my way on. It's sad though. It's sad the kind of country that we have. Just say I should die. I see a best say or man, I'm not to pansan because and you will be a man, you will be a papa. We don't care. We don't care. Again, my main child Bio say, Yera George Free, a former vice president, or be joining here. Coach Sapon so joining here, senior legendary Coach Sapon, and I hear Bema a year first say, Kojo Bajima, and so a former board chair, Emma Ghana Sports Authority. Me bra penny solid guy pa Kumasi the obi himself sports the obwa womu di marketing pa Oyiripa FM sometime otu a champion and so bet joining from Oyiripa FM match any views because we follow ball and net just a PhD student not jumudo or bet joining any abema listo well Bakasin ono crowd wa joining that don't kaya no your kotoko PRO or your sports analyst awa be ye mini abema nephew ajima okofro ball adom sports go see abruchi solid guy omunya aba joining. So it's a full house, a full squad. Any no collapsing of Ghana football, but we'll save Ghana football in it. Obia yen on no fault na ama abedu say no, we'll fire the person seriously and fire who the hell that person is. We will fire the person because Ghana is bigger than Obia. Ghana is bigger than everybody. Players, until now we are asking a big question. Say Ghana football no collapse. Number 1, FA. Number 2, players. Number 3, ministry na Ghana for na and now things fall apart. The center cannot hold. Said the Sadiq Adam Kase. Sacking the coach is just a small part of the solution. Say nothing a big plan. I drink Kessia. Yes, I coach na no be work out of any ways and means coach aba. Obi be kwa funny ways and means, but me suggestion is say, Senki ebema broni coach ababe di sika kwa mi ebenya the same 0 results there. Any enfama Ghanaian coach apia, coach akwesi apia, any sika corner he say maybe enya sanka me ma me person me use to say Yankopon e twia Ghana for ka. The way we treated them. Omo di omo sika wo Ghana, who can say coach sika kono ba ya na kwesi apia ba o ka so per translator. And say, for coach, akofa translator, akofa 4 people. Share woman in aka. Ye took a AFCON and ye trap plane ticket, first class, and more money. Nonsense. Na Ghana no yobidia. Ghana no chese Ghana de and 4 bia yen sheno nengu because Ghana money sika de en fa ho na keto krokwa benya say na eje matra makwe. This is not matra makwe. And I repeat, this is not matra. Sack all the FA people. When you FIFA regulation, can we deal with all of you? We'll deal with all of you, but say a process. We'll go and make sure say we cannot continue to sink money into our national team. And last hour no meje guma mo bia me de link na to ordinary Ghanaian bia odwene Ghana ball no. I was suggesting because Ghana for no ya na yes Ghana for you about 30 million coaches. Of course, I dream that ye nyina ye team nyensuo. I dream e we ye team nyensuo. Ghana ni bia ni one more 77 we kwase a. Obia wa adwen into Obia also has the right to be challenging Black Stars a team no what kind of nonsense is that say the BIA and I make us say sacking the coach is just a little part of the solution. There's a long-term solution. Also a year plan, 10-year, 5-year development plan for Ghana football, a 10-year development plan for Ghana football. You sign the sports near the end other sports disciplines so because sika me see sports on kwa ye ni year a bet to make create over 1 million jobs for Ghana youth. I just suppose ya no say ku for me na dia ye no mo be companies and conform my aduma wom no. Yes suppose ya na Sule Muntai dia be company wo Italy no. Anya suppose ya na banks no ne ade de hwe o mabusua. Hwe dia suppose wo ya man conform now we are just collapsing it because of conform sika kakra mo ba beji am be dinti. What kind of nonsense is this? What kind of nonsense is this? Now why no be hwe Ghana ye? I make a countryman song go say Equatorial Guinea military leaders at here on man so I fed almost hey my guys muko na munim na muko jimi muko na munim na muko jimi wo park and so mama ye de atuatu almost on ye hunhu mo one game omo boy omo nya de kra so omo ya de na Ghana de ene ye na democracy ne to na jimi munni koboro so ball ase ya chechire mo nan mo ya John you can't be saying we should be go easy on the player. Yes, you should know. So you are carrying the spirit of the nation. You grow with football, and for that matter, and then you go and play. Nonsense. Where's a means FA? Where's a means players? Where's a means and they are back in enough fire be no host bad. You candid brutally frank and you can. Me starting with me about my book is about life that I mean lose so about.
We are bad people. Shaball beer and go forward. Nation ball time be a Ghana. Yeah, was.
Me no be my country man just o drama o
yes I want to say real for a team Ben Aji Super Cup and as a Champions League and as a competition. Person real for boys homo bobo local boys. Boy I will take come out or course region as I back every local league or local league because was what person born national team. Say real local league you better check Ghana local.
Good question.
Never and this Muye ni papone for na mote Ghana. If you know local boys to be mobono, look, yes, you see, Ghana, what talent. You live by very good. And then it's just a local boys to be mobile, no boss, it's a tournament here. Who can't Equatorial Guinea? What's Equatorial Guinea? A president, a Usoja Nika Tomuso Mukoi, and Koyadi, and yes, sir, Omo on Piri Omuklano. You're born Omobo, the local boys, and foreign boys, you and French league, you know. If you could get teams, Ghana and pay for so-called football people, dear Ramo. After 4 quarters, we are take a own share. Bilovan, or Pia Pamano. What did I feel 2 years and echo? What for 4 quarters, we are tournament to have dead. I will be also coach here. Continue anything, my. That's a chrono, now also we are here and perform coach to the Baza Committee now, Omote Yellow. Ghana by President Akufo-Addo, Sports Minister Yusuf, Mumia Kofona, Sam Kofona, Womo, Yeti Omosa Committee, Omkope, Coach by so many coach Papa, Sam Kofono, I had the service to Ghana.
Exactly. All those people who brought the coach have done a big disservice to Ghana. Big disservice to Ghana because Brofu Weya a year first saying Keto Kreku Beka. Man play his video to you again. Obiango Kase Mashada and I'm picking on him because me pick Keto Kreku Sempa. Fine gentleman, solid guy. But this decision was a poorly thought through decision, terrible decision, and for that matter, they failed. And I like the Ministry of Sports. I summon all of them to appear before the ministry. Nonsense. Mo papa ne mo ma misika ne ye de koye yankamba ye ne sa. Mo ma me ne mo papa. We de alaji groups am ma continue. So uni ne wo sisika ankamba ye ne sa. Uni ene wo sisika ankamba ye ne sa.
We firmly believe that this is not Matra Makwe. This is not Matra Makwe. This is not Matra Makwe. Because he's done it. He knows Ghana. He knows our culture, he knows our players, he knows our attitude. He knows our food.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? This is Keto Kreko. He knows our culture, he knows our food, he knows our day. And there's zero performance or their mind. This is the poorest. This is the poorest performance of any Black Stars. Any many football George Free Abba, because this is absolutely preposterous. Ridiculous, just a disappointing and disgraceful to Ghana. So you qualifying points. Where we are the last. Usually table no your group ni any last, but zero. Comoros for share no mu jubilate. I don't so much Ghana no man come baby cry. It's okay for them. Shame. Now this is nani and nyante chikraba obe na mato of any say nyante chikrabo ye. What nonsense is this? What nonsense is this? What nonsense is this? And I go easy on the play. We should go easy on you, like oh my no papesi can not the team no. Oh my no papesi can not the team no. And I'm gonna say where you're there. Say my woo crassy, omuni chip compound, can nearly 25 million yako westi. And you go say where you're there. Say they be a tournament again, factory, my order. I mean, cooling me temper, cry. I mean, make us a crime and fin I am here. You're right. George Free is connected with that. Former vice president of Ghana Football Association. Penny Gassi, but good evening, Aquaba. So,
yes,
Muna matna efi hoda openi.
Miss what John Yakosh America now Ghana.
Oh, me nam baby, I mean, also this week I not tell you baby. Me I'm say just go global trotting. Technology adornment everywhere we go. Yeah, studio baby, it me adwuma. But penny muna na mo me ya be ma back since so aba be kan ho nti me twa other people no nya aba be join ya na say ye de nkomo ni nyina ahyehyehye so sa. But penny muna wo ayi na nka wo efe mpacho. What is the problem with Ghana football? Because
okay, if you me that sick, my main chair with tear for na me ma wa bodwa for you na. Me ma mo majo. Na me ma mo good evening baby I will be. Me can say your football no nanka bibia ekoyi. No problem she shed any hope until we had number 12. Now after the number 12 FIFA Mribia football no be collapse na BBC you know. FIFA be introduce a friend a normalization committee to normalize the situation and then hand over football back to the football people. So that is exactly what happened. And then in 2019, we went to an election and elect a new leader. Sabi or the football no be called 9. Now, as I say issues near more of Black Star and me limiting me home to add to Black Star issues more so that people will understand.
That is so.
I'm 40. I didn't hear because when the Black Stars remain one sporting brand, a unity, and I say irrespective of your cultural affiliation, religious affiliation, political affiliation, or tribal affiliation. Black Stars is Black Stars of Ghana. There's only one Black Star. Ghana for Akuma ADHD. Now, the first mistake of the new administration, and I'm not doing politics here, the first mistake of Mr. Keto Kriko was Se Osaki Kwesiapia. That was the first mistake. Now, why am I saying the first mistake Se Osaki Kwesiapia? Kwesiapia was once a player of Ghana national team, the Black Stars. He became the captain of the Black Stars. He became an assistant coach of the Black Stars. And then finally, after the FA, in the wisdom of the Kwesi Nyantakyi's administration, for say, you are building a capacity enough, so now you can take over the reins of the national team A, the Black Stars. Now, all of a sudden, now, because una ya to abe you sem fie 9 no hwe football so enti e bia na owon hihye bi say me pese me di football no mpempenso we na pese me ekosie na Kwesiapia doesn't fit the bill and I say ontimi mfa me nkobo asase no so say dem pese me ye football. So if that was the reason, then nobody can fault him. But what did we see? Oyi Kwesiapia we here. Then he brought his assistant. The assistant of Kwesiapia. Somebody Kwesiapia recruited as his assistant because in football, you choose head coach now. Ni amount to me say fa nipa obeye wabedi echiri na omwao. So it was Kwesiapia who picked CK Akono to become his assistant. Then Osake no, they went in for CK Akono. So well, because CK was once the coach of Dreams FC, Timana Owuraki to Krikudano.
I see.
Into Yemu Bidia who say, okay, when you be a virginity, when you be a meeting, there's nothing wrong. Absolutely nothing wrong. There's a new leader, there's a new direction, there's a new policy. We support. He didn't say, me one of the people are let me support to CK Akonopa. Then we also heard he say, Omampenyi say, Onyaya, Yam building the capacity of one of our own. Instead, say that we are going for Abrofuno back. Because history has shown, say, Abrofuno be a winning cap mind. Into Mampenyi, in the wisdom of Mampenyi of Ghana, on the only Yankayan football for yeah, I am picking one of our own, yam building the capacity not only to the Black Stars. So some of us, we took the positions and Orak a Sikakono, Yetanichi. Then, yeah, Bobo na. They pressed the panic button and said, hey, see, continue for young Kobochas. So, John, so you're permanent. Dear, you're family. This is the beginning of our problem. Now, me, one of the few people are, because I don't support the bringing back of Milo, and I'll give the reasons. First of all, in the year 2009, under Ora Kwesinya Ntechi's administration, of which I was executive committee member of the Ghana Football Association, we appointed Milo right back as the head coach of the Black Stars. Ubetimi akase oyade during his reign, or the year called Chan finals, or the year called AFCON finals, or the year called do quarterfinals of the World Cup. Into relatively no Ubetimi akase oba one year cup there, but so he chalked some successes. Into Yebefan say oyade.
Okay.
Now here is my problem. This coach, after Oye Savi, the FA wanted him to continue. Miro Sre quite so holiday saba. Okoyeno. No, you started seeing any negotiating. Say by increasing it up or he's asking for a higher salary. He started seeing any. Milo at the point was demanding $70,000 a month. So yes, sooner and what in anyhow. So we were trying to meet him halfway from 50 BCFC 50. Because he ended 55, we're all that. Yet he and say Wako signed with Saudi Arabia. He was not under contract with us, so we have no business to say now, this is where my problem is. A coach who was demanding $70,000 11 years ago, all of a sudden, see a coach will wear Simu baby. Coach in a 70,000 now. I think ready to see about 55, and also about 30,000. It's coming back after 11 years. Now, in 11 years, let's go and check what has he been able to achieve in that span. Now, not only he chopped the successes with Ghana, yes, but is it also the case? And materials needing or teaming as our success now. Because yes, sir. Adena baby oko yeni nyina o free hono when timi ankwankonya some level of successes in the places that exactly. So for us, Milo coming back after 11 years, Sebi, one timi nye bibia within that period no o free o my Ghana we were against it. Against the backdrop so say we get time na Milo bana like a few matches of the World Cup qualifying. Like a few months near AFCON, we thought the timing was wrong. But the FA, in the wisdom of God, to keep in the administration, they went ahead and still appointed Milo. Fair enough. Well, appointed Milo. Then another thing they did is said, the coach, Yapamu CK Akono, Milo, an FA president called the media, and then in the presence of the media, reduce somebody who worked for him as coach of the Dreams FC, a former player of the Black Stars, a former captain of the Black Stars, a former captain of Wolfsburg in Germany, and a former coach of the Black Stars. He stood in front of Ghanaian media and said, when a year will be a try and test it. Because ye nimre, see about a match I'm a Can you imagine? When you're trying to, you denigrate one of your own this way. Sir? This is what you did. First of all, what is the record of the Serbian apart from us? Apart from us, check the football history of C. Charles Kosiakono. And you cannot in any way, even if you perform badly, look, we've seen coaches, Mourinho's and all the rest. Almost perform, they part ways amicably, and the new team hire a new coach. Because if some of us are to talk, And because a whole FA president for the first time said, "Yam penny my coach be a man select players." That means that you, the president, wants to make input. If and yes, I mean, when I first heard it, I was like, wait a minute. If you appoint somebody and give him a job, and you are going to interfere and make sure that the selection and the call-ups are only in the area, and it's so failure,
exactly.
What will be your to me now? Yes, I will be promise anyone. So some of us, we felt that yes, they all can. He's rather using the Machamakwe for himself. Because if you are experienced enough, you will not be saying what you are saying. Because if you are experienced enough, if you give a job to a coach, yes, you can make suggestions, you can advise, but you cannot be interfering in the work of a coach. It's not that. Okay, then the third point. We have a relatively young team. I feel like a team. Most of the old players, F system, the old, some of the old guys on the team. So we have a relatively young team with backed by a few old ones. The Jonathan Mensah and probably Wakasu are the only experienced ones between team. At that press conference, you were to take Ghanaians on a modest approach by saying, "Oh, we are appointing a coach, but this is a new rebuilding." Rather, you are sure Ghanaians are going to win a cup. Let's put a 25 million budget that we are going to win a cup. In 2015, when we had the disastrous World Cup appearance in Brazil, we came and appointed Abraham Grant, and we gave Abraham Grant the target: go and do well. Yankasa, go and win the cup. We see, go and do well. And
that's
Abraham
realistic.
Grant took us all the way. He took us all the way to the finals. Until say you lose one penalty to Cote d'Ivoire. But who did it? A tried and tested hero was coming to win AFCON for us. Ina abaye susu omanpenyi opeso achieve bibi man in mind. No for corporate body no yela na sula na semumpe kakrama mina 25 million fa mango for don kwaji cap of them. Ina enimgo asie ekiegu yeso. They also make some.
Oh no, Penny, this is more than the gospel of Ghana sports and Ghana Black Stars. This is more than the gospel of Ghana Black Stars. So, Mami Musa will say, what can the problem that has brought us to this point? Now, the bigger question, and what is the solution? But Mami Musa, first and foremost, is sacking the coach. Is that an option now? Because Ghana, the almost 30 million Ghanaians will be asked to sack the coach. And sack the
I fear my Canada. Now, I say repeating the reasons. Unfortunately, me not privy to contract details because in every contract it's all cancelled. There are consequences, and I said there are a car betting a betch. Me need details, but right on top of my head, meaning that Milo contract is no more than 1 year, and yeah, more than 1 year. Into a baby kakra, I am more idea. But reason why I'm a say in sacking you and I'm a babichi.
Okay.
If you have a coach, or the team like Ghana, Beko, a tournament with teams comprising Morocco, Gabon, and Comoros. Now the last, AFCON. I have no business entrusting my World Cup destiny in your hands. Because the World Cup last round of matches is made up of 9 other best African teams. Ghana is going to meet one of the best 9 African teams. It is a country of rank 155. FIFA. Mintimisha na World Cup 1 to the 30 40 muna meti national. Intino Mia Mesakino. No taking me destiny into somebody I think that too much is now canon. Obeti me a qualify me to the World Cup. If you allow me to be very honest with you, there were players betting me a qualify for the World Cup. Your players are. Look, even this team. I'll tell you. Even this squad now, coach now, and your bad squad. The coach could not manage the team and he could not arrange the team. And I'll tell you why. Number one, if you are football is science. And he said, Ukofa players are 90% of the players are what you call AFCON. Europe. And he said, so only the weather conditions in Europe will winter. The weather is very good. The tournament was going to take place in a very hot temperature environment, which is Cameroon, 32 degrees and above. 32 degrees and above. So what do? We normally do what we call pre-tournament camping to acclimatize and to prepare the body for the major tournament. In the say, team nuko baby a weather condition in baby a mobile tournament So for 2 weeks the team should be there. But in this case, what did they do? They took the team to Qatar, where Qatar, the weather condition now is 22 degrees. Go camp 2 weeks and over. Move from a 22 degree temperature. Now they call 32 tournament. Now what it was expected of you as a coach, and he said, player be our body, who do the beer, we are Jumana, not a pray. At most, players like the day are you and Cole about 70-60 minutes. Because I will change it. Because fifth amount quite to me, half amount quite to me, 5. We are substitution 5. Or you say we are no about the substitution. Okay, but if a body no anchor sana. After 70 minutes, I will be or Bobo or Europe or Wabe PM. A jump 70 minutes, Manu quite then you will be no member on also a member to us. The coach did not do that. So for me, I think that managing the players, anytime any planning, and no cosuyen. But say in your coach, obey any planning here. This and I mean these same players. I mean these same players will qualify us to the World Cup.
Okay. Wow. My sister said, "We say be that they who can say these same players. So when you're that bad." So they can, it's about management of what you have. Because on our coach, when he said that, when you're 2010 squad, because just a few people said, okay, no more from. But some of them are still there and can manage coach. I'll come back to you about say going forward because you're passionate. Before is just to save the team. How do we fix this team? But my mama, Kuma, former PRO for Kotoko. A team no so Emrem Bukasin boko there. So where there? O Mike no ya o Mike ni ye mama because o Mike no nti yentonka. Ya o Mike ni ye said about betimi no connect. Nti VIP. Mama Sambra hobi na mimbusa obi o say how do we solve this problem? Because now almost everybody or more commenting now they agree with you. Say asamna na wakano. So that means we are not lacking in terms of the quality people on betting solve Ghana problem. I face Ghana football. We have the knowledge, we have the people. We have the knowledge and we have the people. How do we solve it going forward? They say I have a big problem. Ministry na frère almost said they should appear before the ministry. I don't know if you agree with that decision. Said they should appear before the ministry. Near say we'll deal with the issues near there now. How do we fix it? What's the first thing I was here? What kind about management of the players there? But what's the first thing I was here? So if we want to get a proper team, that should be a do umbeko. VIP minimum also committee meeting na me person ka MC VIP nti ka mesa ko VIP nchembio na yene na kasa VIP uko meeting no ho nti pacho tenaka mu na fa me san connect why tenaka mu na me san connect bukasin mama yasa wo san no aye ya Opekra no you headphone because you can still hear us from na ye no nkata former Kotoko PRO Bukasin no liso Bukasin ono aso ye first sports journalist our being with human vice president Mr. Joseph ye former FA vice president so connect in fact and they what diagnosing issues na my liso Bukasin only opening by again what's the problem nini and one what can I've heard some nkofo bebre so can say yeah.
I hope so to can this time.
Metonka. Fantastic.
Very well. It's here went to no. Now, Miss IBT George, you know. Now I will see a gummy. Me Ghana for the enemy position on Ghana football. From you see you move 1st July 1997. You started journalism in Ghana. Yeah, football be drew somewhere 2003. Now you work Gaka. I just want to give you a small foundation. Now you build on from there. You work Gaka. Now the system was such that Gaka no chairman no automatic rise to the GFA chairmanship. We see Yantishi at the time was your friend is saying Gaka chairman.
Okay.
And he obey advice to Dr. Yahu Tamaklo at the time. Sometime in December 2000, there was whatever politics. Bottom line, we see Yantishi became president of the Ghana Football Association. Years down the line, up until Yanfan say Brazil 2014. Before Brazil 2014, Ghana only had one opportunity to do what I call revolution into our football. That was the Justice Commission of Inquiry. Almost investigations. The findings are based on the investigations and the recommendations at the time. Did we implement the recommendations or the findings of the commission at the time?
Okay.
After the issuance of the government white paper, I just say a mature say commission and some of the two after investigations again Fanya Juma. So those were the days that players like Kawule Kwebu were sold into slavery for 10 years. I know when you see a Tom Momokobo football for 10 years. The problems of Ghana football started say a year around that time.
That time, no.
And the commission's recommendations, which after the maturity of the government white paper, a decision of the High Court, somebody should have ensured, say, you implemented the dictates of the recommendations.
Okay.
Ekosi saying, fast forward, there was another commission after Brazil 2014. Brazil 2014.
After Brazil 2014, yeah, there was another commission.
After Sule Gbedagbe, Brazil 2014, you been Jamefe Commission of Inquiry based on the problems of Brazil 2014. So that was the second commission. Jamefe Commission, I was in Kumasi at the time. Around the nation now, gather information. I was with Jamefe, Jemia Penny, Moses Fuamwani, and all of those members. I was with them.
Okay.
So I understand certain things that happen. Commission it's now see there's something Ghana for yesterday who's is coefficient 577,000.
Exactly.
Account for and all of those stories that came. That commission's recommendations at the time nearby, there was a government white paper. After the maturity of the government white paper that was issued on the recommendations from the findings of the commissions, did somebody supervise to ensure? So the dictates of the recommendations of the Jamefe Commission were implemented.
Okay.
Yeah, and then.
And are you saying that Jamefe Commission reports now can be to solve some of these problems here?
My yeah, and can you never be a way in it?
I see.
Let the producers...
Mr. Free, what's up, or my answer to this your question? Because I suppose that time I Mr. Free or FA.
List of voice name break man repeating your kind. I mean,
repeat
something about
point I'm making.
Something about Jamefe Commission.
Yes, the point I'm making is this. 2 opportunities, sir. Maybe 3 opportunities. I think the barriers of Ghana football problems and Kayem made be way and net. And I made 2 foundations. Started from Sule Gbedagbe Commission. are implementing the findings. That is one opportunity missed. The second opportunity, the problem from Brazil 2014, the Commission of Inquiry and Investigations. Findings now, a free mobile, I'm saying that the findings or the recommendations were not implemented. And another opportunity missed. That's the point I'm making. We can go into the details and discuss the findings and make the arguments and all that. But I'm saying that it's another opportunity missed. Does that make sense?
Mr. Free, I will not come here.
I don't think those opportunities were mixed. No,
they were mixed. Were the George?
But the commission was about transfer.
Wait, number one.
But the commission report. Hello.
Mr. Free,
but the commission report was. But the commission report was more about of players. It had issues to do with acquiring a fast transfer your players if free or maimu certain percentage or say binimu any nimsa and may knife the quite different any about times or see a bobo on but let me dwell more of Jamefe because Jamefe I was deeply involved, so I understand. Jamefe's report to government was in twofold. The ones to the FA, they here to the FA, no, most of them were implemented. Ebinise mayen karisika, maminchire will be Ebinise mayen swasika enko. Decisions of money and everything must be discussed in Ghana before we plan to play any tournament. Ebinono, those decisions have been implemented. In our government, our parties which has to do with government. And me, politician, I will not pretend to say I bind the enemy. Yeah, implement it and I say yeah, implement it. But the ones that has to do with the FA, I'll see a team who be do. A lot of them has been implemented.
Okay. So because so Mr. Free asked me and they say I know they are implementing, but the problems here faces say our Black Stars started after number 12. How about that issue? So that means you are disagreeing.
And also, that means my 3 foundations and some I'm making the point. The question of the 2 commissions, we can debate it all day, but that is not the focus. The third opportunity missed is the question that you made, number 12. The third opportunity missed, number 12.
Okay.
In fact, my position on number 12 is no secret to anybody around the world.
Okay.
But this is what it is. After number, not George KBB said, Ghana FNO didn't have any problem until number 12 happened. George, can you emphasize that? Is that the point you made? That Ghana
Mr. Free, can't say Ghana need any problem. Also, can say Nanka Ghana was any problem here until number 12. Documentaries now is that what you said? Said any problem until number 12.
Any problem here about them?
Any problem? Your football more and Black Stars until say number 12. And us documentary ne buy and the Ghana problems buy. So now can.
But Anna's documentary has got nothing to do with Black Stars. Anna's documentary was not about Black Stars. It was more of
Ghana Black Stars problem now started after number 12. What did you mean by that?
Say a football no after number 12. Our football was collapsed. The whole Ghana football was collapsed after number 12.
Okay. But number 12 decided number 12 they collapse football because number 12 according to list number 12 was just an opportunity to correct mistakes in chop then collapse football.
Sister Fia, I'm saying that I am aware of number 12, but number 12, it was more of referees. Need some officials corruption related issues on referees and some officials. Now, list over. Fortunately, you have other panelists who will come on the line. Now the referee bribe But ask me, Lusto where say referee bribe Janet Tweka na. This answer Tweka.
Okay.
So they all can say after number 12 we had opportunity. The opportunity was not in the hands of football people. The opportunity was in the hands of government and FIFA. It's not in the hands of football people. GFA was collapsed. Number 12, after number 12, there was no GFA. There was only normalization committee. That is the point I was trying to make. I didn't say number 12. No, I didn't say that. I'm saying that after number 12, the football no collapse here. But why? Even in number 12, number 12, even number 12, if you ask me to what was the statement? They said that our football will never be the same again. You don't know what number 12 talks about.
Okay.
But
it's not the same. But it's not the same.
No, I'm not saying that.
Henry said that. Say, Ebeko group stage is Ghana.
So it's exactly my point. You are even now re-echoing exactly my point. You are saying exactly what I'm saying. I'm just saying exactly. Say, referee in Ghana, number 12 era, sometimes, and then I've complained. I personally had a meeting recently with the FA president, and I told him that, look, President, this is a fact. This is a fact. So I'm saying that the OTS here, they say that opportunity one can say lost. It's not lost. Opportunity in this say Bibia say now year problem.
Okay.
It is incumbent on us to try and do the right thing. But is that the right thing that we are doing? Check the system now. And the Macau, the national under 20s, national, and I use my word carefully, national. The national under 20s, they said the national Black Stars, and they come. Go and check players. You must be affiliated to somebody before. And what are we talking about? If after number 12, and the same thing are being done.
Mr. Free, hang on, mommy. I'll come back to you about that. So how ways and means, whom you know, and Sunday at the Wako team, them seriously. And Margaret, Jom Cray, soon was Adian. So be baby to your crassy or Doma baby, and now say Brekum baby, and now Kumasi Mampon, Unsuta, and now Pejakwa Brew baby, a great Bob, Anatama baby. This one mobile bet you are bribe. So patron, so that's the next question for you. Me who say me and nephew connected, so I'll connect him to Baluto. We will point now making it. So what's it? A number 12 no was rather an opportunity. What is your point? Make your point. No?
The point is simple, and George should take it easy and listen. I don't think we are discussing Ghana football because of GFA. We are discussing Ghana football because of Ghana. And I keep making the point, say. Opportunities me and sana me can say as a nation see take one or two of them one. Some of the problems I who say and can met now who say that's the point I'm making.
Okay.
The question of number 12 I make a lot of people think that number 12 rather is the reason why Yabo the worst kind of tournament in our history as a nation. And for me, that's a fallacy. That's a fallacy because opportunity to Ghana football. Did we maximize it? Did we do what we had to do to ensure football?
Okay, listen. So answer this question for me. What is the problem with Black Stars? Because Ghana for what is
the problem with our Black Stars is doing the same thing that was done before. What you say? Background. Look, during the former administration, the time of the former administration, it was a question of the FA president and his executive committee members and their friends and their networks and their relations around football. Is it different today? George make a point. The question of Sika Kono becoming the Black Stars coach at the time he became. And I support that point 100%. What did CK have at the time? Not a chain, Kwesiapia, not also not be taken over from Kwesiapia.
Okay.
And actually, I was saying there was some between the Kofa such change in the buy. Why nobody is ignorant about the fact that CK has that relationship with Kurt. It was Kurt who took him to 11 wives. What did he do there? Hazakes, what did he do there? Ashgold or Yedin. or call House of Folk or then, or call Kotoko or then. All of these teams are seek a call before so be Kwesiapia assistant and subsequent from that or be Black Stars coach dear no achieve. Let me give you another point.
Listen, I won't patch say even CK crab Black Stars, they no cross you whom you know, where's a miss in the cat. Why a cat coach in Tino Denebaho? Let
me tell you what, if you let me tell you what. Be better than my problem. Let me count seminar George Somano. Along the time, I near debate about number 12. Mekai announced was in an interview with Joy FM, and he made a point. Or see the Tiger Eye announced between I and I. Wow, if you said ya and ya and I say Yakim, also to us free home. My mention in as we sit down right now, let one Ghanaian journalist who thinks that he could have done better than number 12 did. Emus entrance Dino Kase players are on one national team say. Remember, time I boo that solid team of 2014. It was an opportunity for somebody to make business and make money. We think that Sule Muntari, Michael Essien, Anthony Annan, Stephen Appiah, Kevin Prince Boateng, Olele, John Mensah, John Boy, Okatawania, Utimima Ghana 28 solid players. As the bench will be as good as the first 11.
Yeah, exactly.
That time now, amount for business links had ended with that solid team. All those players had become assured and independent, and nobody will go and tell him, bring me money, do that. That is why Sule Muntari could get up and fight the executive committee members in Brazil.
Okay.
Because they were big boys and they had arrived.
Okay.
At that time, there was a social muscle in the interest of Ghana. But because people's personal interests were diminished, they will crash the team, get the platform, assemble their own team, and move on.
Okay.
Let me give you a point. Open journalists being solo in Ghana. One can say 28 players now at what comes this year. Yes, started from Ghana. Now you see managers, links, teams, friends, you will be surprised to say 90 percentage point of all the players in Ghana today, they will be traced to one or two or four influencers in the helm of affairs at our football today. That is a lead. That's a lead I'm giving somebody who wants to also investigate and give us another stretch.
Okay.
Number 12.
Okay. I know the list. We don't even need an investigation because even without investigation, I know now George if you can't say no penny say way ni mobi this way this only mobi just a way and sunny the wako shame. So we know that mommy or T.D. said this is the problem that is going on. It we do, but the problem say we have this disappointing, this shameful, this abysmal performance of your team. The first time I hear what the bottom of your group. What is the problem? Sacking the coach, Mr. Freya can his on that. Sacking the coach.
The problem is not just about sacking the coach.
Okay.
Sacking the coach is like the droplet of water of a problem in that mighty ocean that we are in right now. The problem starts from politics.
Okay.
The problem starts from politics. The politicians are afraid to make that daring decision.
What is that daring decision? What is that daring decision?
How can the Minister for Youth and Sports go and lead the FA to the president and say, Black Stars, team Black Stars winner, my 25 million, you better qualify for work, you friend is AFCON Show. How can you do that? What due diligence? What as an assessment, analysis? And we are convinced to say, meant to meet the FA president, the Omo budget, president say, in your 25 million, get the AFCON member, in your 25 million, you bet you can work out. Now, from 2006, now you get a team from 20 after Senegal 92. Team Ghana Benya Yepa almost say anymore from 2004, 5, and 6. Call Germany. If we Germany buys people start now, another World Cup in South Africa, South Africa Nations Cup in 2010. The year you won this big cup by those that was the team that we have. Team now, the core say they copper 25 million, as in the players we saw. And this is what I disagree with George. There's no way George will convince me Sasa Emrante 28 when you do call AFCON. So you maintain this 28 points, no, whatever management. They will give us a fraction of what we saw in 2006 or 24.
Okay.
No, wait. These boys, these boys led by this management. If you're and
the whole list of their sad team where they even with proper management said they miss a free year kind of cry. It won't work.
May say your problem start from politicians. The politicians must be able to make that bold decision. The FA and in its entirety. The playing body, some structures, that line in somebody must feel it. There's some normal so action, do not nothing, will be a security interest, will be a position of home, will be a person being accept, will be a person become the yanka, will be a person ever pointing out. Not me can't assembly actually will be the other day. Harry Asante, the FA spokesperson, who doesn't know his trace and his link
to who?
To Kent. Maybe I can't say more. Maybe just 3 minutes. Maybe I can't say to Kent. All the management committees of the Ghana Football Association today, George knows. There are media friends of Kent who are on their respective management committees in Ghana football today. My police has been research them out. So what do I say? Now, if you are a management committee member of the Women Football Association, what's also your football administrator? And somebody was so who are the Ghana is anymore.
Okay, it's a conflict of interest. Officials think now conflict of interest.
But you know why they don't care?
Okay.
It's because everybody's eating. Everybody's eating. Now you call press conference Cameroon, you call a Cameroon Nations Cup. That's why you
but listen, Mr. Free can send me about journalists of our multi press conference. Nati anake Ketokekumpo kase. This is not my try, I repeat, and nobody questioned him. Even so, I feel na proper coach. Nobody questioned him.
And I make a say the attitude Kurt put up before the media who hailed him.
Okay.
The same thing happened during Yantechi's time.
Okay.
When Yantechi, after assuming office as the FA president, had Sani Dara managing Ghana Soccer Net, who were managing the PR. A lot of media people were friends to Yantechi. Today, Kurt has football, whatever your friends in Ghana website. The same like Ghana Soccer Net. Kurt has friends who are in the respective management committees. Because Yantechi had the same. So I am saying that
the same mafia. We won't have any solution.
Wait. George Free knows what I'm saying, and you should say it. At the night, I'm not almost 2 hours for the next president. No, George Free, me, he's my friend. We have a long idea. George was in the poor position to becoming the FA president. Who didn't know this in Ghana? How did George lose it on the day of the elections?
Okay.
George should tell you where those 34, 35 people had a meeting that night before the elections and came and made that kind of elections. Nobody should tell me that we are in a different era because the name Christianity is not there.
Okay. This is what Tobo Mame. Me person only abema because George Fields will meeting be around 90 or so. Baby, Ojane ko. But person and if you be money adena just say to me, Mr. Free memo abem so just so that be but and if you memo akwa ba so ho ye de.
Afia mejo so me ho ye pa.
Mr. Free out person kasa o mic no. Okay, ma me connect to other one no. Afa de me to nka kasa. And if you bacho ma me 1 second na Mr. Free we the point no.
No problem.
Mr. Free, okay, until you now committee, until you want to make a quick point. Now, call an FEO. Mr. Free, Koso, What mute you? I'm saying, Michael say, Bibi, Auntie, I'm mute you. Mentonka. When Mintonka, when mute you with some mic or something like that. Fedia Metonka Casa. A banana sanko. I don't know why that is so. Okay, maybe. My mama and if in Casana me or the any number. And if in Patron, me your point about why we are here. And then you bedu say, I could genum guasia say. Na Comoros for to me say, radin yanko from Ghana.
And some of the a lot say former FA boss friends vice referee akasa a lot and then list were so very fantastic submissions and say yeah can Ghana no I don't know how to put it but we don't let you swing yet because there be no you repeating mistakes in me time na me work Ghana no now I realize everything is okay in Ghana and everything is okay in this world like but I came to America and who say we have to know be a bit more na different class. You understand because you can live in a country yendum kania yentunsum futroda gota adiefi smell adie bon you understand usia hu say se gata we me yaka akwa na me gata obetimi akotom and as we betimi de ade atum ebe dore mo de tontom eba kro you know you learn the next time me gota me cover so but Ghana no football you for say football nation so ye didi ho
exactly
amount for so esua ade no Comoros are any boy. Almost players in France, a US, so they are quality. And it's almost crowd domestic leg and you good. They have quality players or more also, but even though they are not playing a high level there, but only a commitment level higher. And they don't play with money. Your first game yeah, players no, they play with money. Bobo na 10,000. Bobo na me Black Stars. I prefer say there should be a 1,000 Ghana. It shouldn't be $1 because it is
$1,000
1,000 Ghana for ABA winning at home. Okay, we now winning 2,000 Ghana. That is 20 million. Let me start guessing because your country people are suffering school for 18 years school. If there was a time I saw you at Una Usi school dying Emma Ghana. You know what you man.
Yeah.
What's jobs are a ban as said here. But also who know what they will crana there. Yes, Edumano. You understand? By your channels, the canina Edema blasters. Empty concourse so to me winning. Tima Yakuta, Georgia Wolcott, who had a recorder. Any serious country will never select that guy to be a national number 1 goalkeeper for that country. Ochibo Emma Bristol City. Anna Omoton Edenema Swindon. Ever since I started, youth player for Bristol City. Or graduate to the senior level, that was 2013. When me and Chibbo Bakukrama Bristol for no, but they kept him say on the bench. Ebe had him to me loan. Maybe a cotimbi, maybe a coach a crano aba. And on said that year goalkeeper or number 1 or commanded a seat as a number 1 goalkeeper like Sabia.
Yeah.
Because a Mendy and a Manchester David here. Or no, there be a cologne. And a player be so cologne, it means you can't fit into the team that you play. That is why your club will send you away to a different club to go and perform better. So when you come back and you are good, and then they give you reinstatement. But a bit me cover by number 1. Oh, not Chelsea will go to my friend Tibu or 2. Not or Chelsea, not on ya, dear papa. They loan him to Atletico Madrid. Of course, Atletico no. Oko 2 number 1 goalkeeper. Eko ya, dear Chelsea recall no. About back to Chelsea no. Tibu by number 1 our Chelsea. Obe take it over from Peter Cech. Obe number 1 our Chelsea. And Real Madrid bet on. And he still remains as number 1 goalkeeper for Real Madrid.
Okay.
So George Wolcott from Bristol City, no, when to me commanded number 1, didn't call loan on a number of occasions until just recently, 20 friends saying 16 on Moton Edema, friends Swindon, as you say, Swindon. On your good, but your back Ghana, you will look at goalkeepers on your good. I bet me I trust him because on my Yabia like former Kotoko goalkeeper Felix and I. He was a Ghana Youth International. Yam Bordeno, Kotoko keeper Bia. Sesia Ochesia Danlad Ibrahim Ochi Kotoko na onya dia ka papa ona oni experience omni ko loan or Brekum Chelsea sometime. Omni call Hazak first the King Faisal sometime. National under 20 10 be an honor Chimai under 17 honor even the recent under 20 friends the African Championship boy Wafu Championship. He was the goalkeeper he did win a cup.
Okay.
It is a woman opportunity to be in the national team as Blaster goalkeeper. And you know England, they have a goalkeeper with me years 17 years. Who goes Spain Ike Casillas starting for Spain and not 17 years to team Spain.
Okay.
So who tells we say that lad Ibrahim Entimin Chima Blasters. You understand? He can be the goalkeeper. Even say, oh man in Chekra, your quality equally good keepers for Ghana like has goalkeeper Richard Atai. But me, I am playing. Maybe a download from the under 20, or international exposure. Maybe on an assistant. Say, housekeeper not Chinabia or Tuchima. What they download about also share football. Everything in football, it's not like say going to the field and play.
Okay.
Other things you have to do before I be corporate, Sometimes players this will be on psychologically, mental state, on the, and that's a day I remember on the a problem due to be a face of the maybe I ever caught tournament before park. Yes, I care more in church on the be. Now Uncle George Castle say your players they are the best. Me if you have a friend saying player like Baba Rahman or right back na Yadom Ebo Trejo na a fan saying Amate and Jikua Amate plays in England for Leicester City. Bad player. You understand? Jiku over France on your bad player, very good central defender. Oba a friend is saying Patea, Obo Asna, Jordan Ayu, Ebo Crystal Palace. The day Ayu, Ebo Assad. And I'm not saying we don't have good players. We have the good players, but who to manage them? That is the problem. We don't have good management. The management comes to last stars and okay. Your coach a defender. And he is always on defensive minded. And you see a football dynamic change. Plus, you play according to the opponent and the performance. And what change you tactics now? Your team be honest said you shall now do tactics face. Coach way about Ghana 1 goal project So I have to take friends and quarter time no dear. And no Milo buy no makoso because Milo ever since Ghana is Milo. Last start Ghana.
Without Ghana, no Camilo no konyo biasa.
On your coach, Milo starting the coaching career from a friend saying Burak Sekak Ewo baby and Nikromo Serbia. That was in 1989. Ghana and a 20 a friend saying 10 a friend 2008. And then buy yeah.
Obenye di kakra.
And AFCON Cup. Now no crania Bua Milo ni say. What we say you call under 20 World Cup 2009 a project cup or graduating some of the players from the under 20 cup. And then the day you back home. Jordan, Dominic Edia, Harrison Afo, and Samuel Inkum. So, some players we some players from the under 20 World Cup winning team.
That's just on one Casano, he cannot even identify players. Just for woman players. Now to me,
I've been that. No about the when you advantage, on this AFCON Cup. And you could be second. So the boys from there, it me graduate at least 4 or 5 into the senior national team blaster. Not any problem. And they call World Cup. So we were doing one to say that Suarez incident.
Yeah.
Okay. Even in South Africa 2010, the middle your coach Papa or to me stamp on the authority. Then you have someone down and they say 2 years I penalty. Because in football and as a tournament, play psychologically play beyond to me penalty 3 times a day. You call South Africa as a Majan goes or saying an penalties. You have penalty no about say as a Majan say go say individual brilliance and as effort go. When you have penalty as a man no say 2. And it's her Uruguay penalty in Kamanaka 3 penalties. Psychologically you have to change him.
Okay.
No more before Friday, but he can't talk because why? Ultimate Cabrofo. Now, coach Ultimate Cabrofo, no, a touch liar. Where the benefit me, I instruct to players no more for no so someone yet. He can't speak English.
Okay.
And the man is coaching you on us that team. And the players are not performing. How can he communicate with them on the field of play?
Okay.
It doesn't work anywhere.
Okay. I know people remember me. I never who my mom also watch charge because when you have my sometime as well, but a friend saying, era Georgia free your committee be 9 o'clock in tea. On me arrangement, and I mean, yes, I'll be breaking me. And but sometime increase your light and mammy because me who enemy, but increase your light, mammy, and I saw back over snazzy. I couldn't because come running shaky, but you Gina Falco, mammy, why? Now, me who, but me connect and Mr. Free, my member also be Mr. Free. What is the solution? Because one can say, the only other man say, the okay, Yana. And if it's so supported, the Okan or DB, so I can say, coach, from beginning, he was the wrong choice for us. Would you come and say that point? So, you better than fix our problem with.
Yeah, the kind of. I mean, correcting some impression the analyst will try to say, or throw out, which I totally disagree with. The kind. I see any opportunity, and I was say Ghana, but not the GF. Say football, now Ghana, no. Me, it's a run of the human said, Nam, we can call her, I'm between a bubble. I can't bubble, attitude, I'm a couple match, yeah, identify player. It's my job. Why am I running football? One on sorry, you was the same in America, say, you are than the America. This means I'm a Caribbean city park. I some kind of maker. What is the maker? When I'm going to achieve the focus, one do a say, that means players, no more stars. Now see an opportunity now, a Ghana and a GFA. Now who runs football in each country? Oh my dear, you want to run it. You want to run it football. It is the responsibility of the football organizing association or my dear to run football. That he must get clear. And yet, my dear, what wrong would Omai do in running the football? What do you tell me? It is football nankasana. First of all, interest. Sabi, a few way, and they a central, and then a Jumano, he has the passion for it. Me a football administrator. Me Jumano, me obi a politician. Me Jumano, obi a doctor. Me Jumano, obi a lawyer. Me Jumano, it also said there are individuals who dedicate you more time for the cause of growth in football and as a development of football in Ghana. In the embassy,
Mr. Free, you was sound me, and sister first, no said, oh, yeah, no. Minim there or changing because Obia sending messages here, Belinda, I say, oh, sound no until Papa Pantibacho. Yeah, mammy, I send a meeting, Mr. Wa, because I need to hear what you are saying. All solutions now, all prefer the mind, Pacho, check it, here, and miss some phobia. Mina Bema sometime I saw a man, so sometimes I saw a repair from Ukumasia, and one hour connected, and then I'm person down Kuya Buanumina connected by down so you mark a general. Sometimes I patch all driver and I'll pack it now. Ghana internet.
My packet.
Your company and you and him half of it. You'll be able to when him go more. One time back,
okay,
no, I'm a Kumasi. Almost if work as an Pompeo now, Udi or your Black Stars and him go say, I could Jabana may in a baby show. It's a very serious issue. What do you think is the problem?
Well, my kakra, and I think that there are questions I see Busai home. Metiseminuali so well kasa. And some we yaka over the years, over 25 years ni. Ye court tournament be anase. Ye bana anko ya. I think it's the same things that we do say. But my point is let's ask critical questions. Meaning about if you are whether we have answers. One, the issue of number 9. Ubusami, I don't think number 9 has anything to do with your performance. One question, then it said, there's the number 12 as a day. There's a tape going round not GFA president, coach Nabaso. In fact, the things he said about our coach, time I always see Kakuna Diodubano. Ubia tape Nibiana Kumatonium, because the assumption was that we had our man. So, maybe Bessie be Mukasi. then let's find out what really happened. Now, Unim said there are some Ghanaian players I afraid or more. I'm talking about Black Stars. Now, there are about 4 or 5 of them, very good players. Bako and Tariq Lamti, Obo Boma Brighton, Bakone Idrisu Baba. You see, these are the key questions. Adentina Jeffrey Schlopp is not part of the Black Star because he's better than most of the players we have. So I think the questions Adentina Free players call a team where about 4 of them were injured. I mean, they could not play, but their names were included in the list. I think these are questions we need to ask. Why Milo? Argentina, na efficacy on Brofo. Milo took us to South Africa World Cup. That time on Brofo. The same Milo played in the finals in Angola, not on Brofo. So I don't think it's an issue of language. Name how the team was managed. Or say Oko Katano whilst preparing for this tournament. There were times and I got about with 7 and 8 players because the players we had invited not available. We all knew players were to report after 3rd January, especially those who play in top leagues in Europe near the So if we're going to have our players on the 3rd of January, now you see a boy, why didn't we take some local players along with us? Those who are available. So that the key ones, I'm joining in 3rd January, 3-4 days to the tournament. We can only ask them to blend. So I think that we took some critical decisions which were bad. And and yes, I see a BMB like Listo was trying to do. It's good, Listo. But a BMB no nipa be for Mwadi. Let us concentrate on the management of this team as we went for the tournament in Cameroon. We called players, 4 of them were Kasu, Kudus, 2 other players. They were injured and there was no way they were going to play in that tournament, but they were invited. So how was the selection done? And then a Milo na is so strict, and that the Milo that we knew was a Milo that you could not bend. I mean, on your Milo, I'll be turning around. This time around, if you look critically at the players we send there, you ask yourself, is it the same Milo that we knew? So, I want us to concentrate on our preparation towards this tournament. Okay. When we went there, what happened, and then on the field of play. Meaning, if you saw a tournament here, and no time a year car 10 no. Obio Nimbo could easily see that the Black Stars were performing at a level they had not done in this tournament. They were just 10. Only a ball power tournament. So why is it when we're 11? When we're 11, we're not playing like that. And to me, I have a total disagreement with the minister. I just saw a directive say there's going to be a meeting at 12 o'clock, the minister and the GFA. No, Ghana and Paris said, let us investigate what happened. And it should not be either the minister. Meeting. You don't think it will not solve our problem. Because the minister is part of it. Minister no offering. Only he has questions to answer. The GFA themselves, they have questions. So people should find out why is it that players is so memorable? Why is it that players who were injured were invited? Why is it that our players were not committed until they found out that we were coming home? Time now, yeah, boy, you did that, you free, After the who say any break, the players were fighting like how Ghanaian players fight. So all these things are things that we need to find out. Again, some nana air coso, you call Kata say boy. Pictures are here na orake to Kreku, na on or Bopanetishe, because na players ne my coach say about 7 of our players were there, or 8 of our players, or arranged 3 friendly matches. He could play only 1. So the question I'm asking is, are then away in our basa? Why? Why did it happen that way? Okay. So I think that is exactly key questions that, if you ask me, we need to ask, and then once we get solutions to these questions, I think we may be halfway solving them. Yes, sir. Yebeko number 12. Yebeko go for influence selection. Yebeko, all are very good discussion, very good topics. But I don't think that is the solution. The solution is that let's concentrate on this team, our preparations towards the competition, what happened at the competition, why we came home with just a point. Even see that.
My 2 points and I said, but again, mommy, you light here because I feel you who and him cry. Now, Miss Ambra will be because we need to find a solution. Say, what very important point to be maintained. Say, I will be which is that Minister Nankasa is part of the problem. Or mobile on a press conference, I to Kukubejan and Num, and I want to then I fed it. A day, my try, my where they are feeding your papa. What kind of due diligence? That's a very big point to be in here. But Mamma Yera judge, but on you are light in Mamma Yera judge free and because on no meeting be ansana wakom se on kwane na ko be nti listo membra ho back oni mini abema na afi agima because we need to find a solution. Aka se ne ye be solution no. Ye bo mo de ase asa beka coach Sapon o see the phone or akoso mo the phone or shakoso mo but Vodafone ye adwuma ho enti coach connect ne ye no nkasa na ye nu abema kojo honorable Kojo Banjima, so a former board chairman sports authority for or also a football person a big you match of football industry limited no also back access here but listen say the bigger question I was a Ghana for a person is solution yen to me the every day and then say nke ba can a year once more digitization and comfort a SIM card registration center and something that is senseless to me and cannot but you're joining in a football once. How do we, because we can't spend all our time talking about football when we have people, more music, universities, they should solve the problem with football. How do we deal with it?
If you so the point that sometime at the end, the question of meeting the press statement by ministers who are no more coin. Also, let me catch you say. Your problem no any players, any coach, any effing kwan. It started from the politicians. Hannah George Ebeka said, "What is the politicians' business with football?" So yeah, George
Ebeka. Oh, I know the American himself. Politicians, everything is there.
That's the point George made. I wish so all I say, what is the politicians' business?
I'm trying to connect football? Him again.
The politician, in fact, is the ultimate in this situation that we find ourselves in. And I'm still emphasizing. Say, no friend, yeah, the issues, no, yeah, hit the issues head on. We'll have a problem. Which problem will continue to happen? And me may say, if you get the chance to hit hard.
That's all.
The opportunities that we have missed them. But going forward, we have one more opportunity, too many, to come back to these problems.
Okay.
We should, let somebody stand up and say, the decision is this. Minister, answer to the president why this is what it is. Because who minister no, some you can't kind. Who minister no, and I only care. You want pictures of idea, and I'm mokoba, and I'm moto boom, and I'm mobo sebum, and I'm more signing contracts.
Oh, so now you are saying that the minister is in bed with Kurt, no? And if somebody is taking the blame, and you no best someone Kurt by himself to someone himself.
No, they are a part of the problem. Until I may say, maybe I'm making myself clear. Let me make it clear. Say. A day na FF4 the command minister no. Emma minister no convinced about. Emma wo G2 mu say kunkrata ya modi abremi from the FA. As a minister, I am convinced to say somebody the more president who say on my 25 million. Mu betimi justify that money now. That's the point I'm making. Because who minister no. You don't just take anything at all to the president and take the people's money.
Exactly.
And today now we hear from Kent and in the FN and son I wouldn't name president.
Exactly.
And also president minister. The president has nothing to do with Kent. The president has everything to do with his minister.
Okay.
The minister has everything to do with Kent. Now who Kent why did you do what you did?
Okay.
Problem
I get your point now.
Now you say More FF1 management committee members who composed the management committee member and who became the head of the management committee member. Responsibility then and with the management committee member.
Okay.
Did he deliver
or not?
Yeah, you see, and now everybody is talking. That is why sometimes I made a good point. Yeah, I'm not careful. We'll come back to this point. For 25 years we've been in this job, we have been saying the same thing, and he's right. Can we keep saying the same thing for God knows how long?
Okay.
And there's a limit to every human endurance, and you exhibit that by taking decisions. Kasana does too much around the Black Stars, and I keep saying, why on earth at the 11th hour? Someone called Monamosha Comoros, you know, Yankasa Mokosha Nigeria, Mokosha Cameroon, Mokosha Egypt, Mokosha Senegal, yes, some Mokosha Comoros Island. Now we'll make it $30,000 after 90 minutes. Does that make sense to you? This thing started long ago, where Black Stars will go and play a football match, and they will earn $10,000 after 90 minutes. Mekai back in Ghana.
No, be mommy, I a civil servant and I teach any 40 years, not just say 10,000 crown, no, who be any, but a single room.
Okay, who caught that pointer? Because right now, say the things you read are you can kind of the Ghana situation now. And here and you have to tell you how children that no money perfume or Ghana say yeah, the things we read and experience. Now, what catch them? I met Sunday, man say Black Stars talk about match 90 minutes. Ongo we have more 1.9 billion old Ghana cedis after 90 minutes. Now that's all on pay before me chromo soon be back about.
What you cry?
That is the difference you see with Sierra Leone. When after winning a match, they pour on the street because the nation understands to say. Name and not for their own greed.
Bene, okay.
Into a more yeah, bompire friend, I'm yes, from say, oh, you did one
okay,
but therefore, bompire say, the day you and I say Jordan and I say, now when go, now you find 1.9 billion questionable to.
Okay.
The point I make raising is say, who put together that budget?
And you can't put it together that budget. But I think you asked a fundamental point, which I think for me, because I'm not a football person, but my say that is the root of the problem, which is the ministry. Because the budget buy out, be argument to show say, Mama you say, now you the car, you better tournament, you better World Cup. There was some due diligence that they may have done. What did they do? Into Minister Nakata will answer to answer questions to answer. Ket will questions to answer. Coach questions to answer. And Titania Munina Green saying yes, our bad players are by a bad management. Bad money. Are we agreeing on that? Sometimes I'm Pacho. Are we agreeing on that?
I don't agree. I don't subscribe to that.
You don't subscribe.
I don't subscribe to that.
Okay, Pacho Tobona me on church and why you don't subscribe to that? Sometimes cause me let her know her. Let her know will make it know. Sometimes let me take your views on that. I'm going nephew. Hello, sometime. Mental count. In the meantime, now we'll fix it. Mommy read letter from the ministry. So the entire this is a statement of on the performance of the ministry of the Black Stars in the AFCON 2021. And Oka say the entire country is extremely disappointed by the abysmal performance and the early exit of the Black Stars from the ongoing 2021 Africa Cup of Nations in Cameroon. And the Ministry of Youth and Sports shares the nation's sentiment. Listen, what did America letter no? Minister no you know free as anymore. Because per this letter no, Minister no person already on count. The entire country is disappointed in the abysmal performance of the Stars. And ministry also shares in this sentiment. Also, with the government providing the team with all that is needed logistically, financial support, including resources for the preparation and participation in the qualifier stage to the tournament and eventually pre-tournament campaigning in Qatar. The ministry is particularly disappointed with the team's performance. 2, the ministry has summoned the Ghana Football Association leadership to an emergency meeting scheduled for Friday, 21st January 2022 to urgently discuss and take decisions aimed at salvaging the performance of the Black Stars, especially in the next set of games. 3, 4, The Ministry of Youth and Sports is committed to taking urgent steps to ensure the Black Stars is restored to its status as a symbol of national pride for all Ghanaians and powerhouse of African football. This is signed by the Minister, Honorable Mustafa Yusuf. Remember, because when I make us a letter, and the minister is trying to dissociate himself from the abysmal performance of the team. But said the minister is part of it. Sometimes I can I say the minister is part of it. And I'm say politicians na my football na be say. But minister also defense or they in the press statement or defending home point in the press statement say you provide you with all resources, including pre-qualification, any preparation kata, any resources BBR. And therefore, the minister and the party say, in this case, I've washed my hands.
The provision of whatever every resource to the FA against due diligence, for me, is tantamount to causing financial loss to our state. Accepted by the minister himself. Dear minister, you see, there's a problem. We are all not. That letter now, Minister Natural, it's like putting a gun to his own head. So who are demoted? So one money be BR or baby What it means is that you condone and support and buy into the budget because you believe in it.
Okay. And the first person who was financial store, financial word needed.
Financial law.
Financial loss, no? Minister, no?
By stretch.
Okay.
By stretch.
Okay.
And that is evident by his letter.
Okay.
You have just read.
Okay. And if people want some money, sometimes you agree, say minister, no financial loss, no can home. Hello, sometime. Yeah, sometimes on microphone, you have to fix here. Yeah, your microphone is still on. Until minim the entire and canon. And if you remember, causing financial loss, a minister no, Keto Kreku players, everybody, who, why?
Minister, something about
delay was sometime at home. Delay was Mama na fix it, and I'll come back to him. Sometimes I'm your microphone here because delay. I never meet you.
Okay, may I think that the minister is trying to implement like a political antics to divert the attention.
Yeah.
Okay, young friend meeting there, and in that question or to the West in Tabi, young first in Eden and to trade the playing body, the management team, and then the technical department. At the moment, fine, and you waste of another financial resources in the sell meet in a bed. Then a baby meet done, so be done. Maybe they will rent the place. You understand? Maybe I'm a M Plaza Hotel. Any free or ministry now. I don't even know. Say the Ministry of Youth and Sports. I'm more sports friends and hall or meeting me. ISI meeting. It to go to a hotel where I know so be back when you are benefiting from the national.
The time look where spending this money. The time they're going to spend over the meeting is money.
A waste of time. Some meeting, let the Crown Minister, me part team. Just to let him. Youth of Ghana, see our story. And this year, NPP are using our national teams. Say, and the young Yasti come back. And then I bet my mind there. I will need vote because someone said, youth know, I need to grow no, only up a board because Kotoko has almost commanded massive followers in the country. And it's Omunya Blaster, no, Nahono, Omo. Quarters in Urawa, on the trip Crawford the other about party. Party be about so a person used to blast out there or the ABB. 2014, something happened on our boyfriends and Ankara go through a whole lot. Near course, Brazil at the end of the day, then a buy. Yeah, whom for so be a benefit.
Yeah, to report no actually.
Planet.
That's what
Ghana Blaster, me before going to the AFCON, even the World Cup qualifier, now before minimum. Edi Agroha, one back Coleman and catch him say, me a bay for them, say, me a bay for me. Who are the no players now they call African Cup of Nations. We can't qualify to any way to me in the cup. No, 2 World Cup was a young qualify. I am clear, and I'm saying it here. The only coach who can bring changes into a World Cup with this players will be Ebia Chelsea coach Thomas Tuchel, and we can hire him. So, coach Ben obet with these players that World Cup. Nigeria, obet with that Tunisia, and also the best Egypt, and also be France and Algeria. These players with their attitude, never. We can't go anywhere. Until here was say, yes, Antonasi, not there be a cast drawing board near Kusia. This time, Yamajan and now in Sia. Young progressive in place from under 17 to under 20, under 20 to blasters. So people under 17 by 3 years, I'll play and saw blasters because no I'm mature. But people under 17 now, yeah, who ni bio or call under obisuba under 20, yeah, who ni bio blaster. There be a different players. Yeah, who players are you free grassroots at the top level, and when you don't do that, your team will not perform. Manchester United were facing similar problem in the blaster because Manchester, the coach are normally the bomb team no. Omajai, first normal graduate players from the juvenile team, under 17, 18, 20 to the Manchester team. So now they go out. No makoto player ba. Into mu yusun kwalani bio. You see a team struggle. Football is a young kwalao. Man City, Foden, small boy in the Manchester City. Foden, Liverpool for left back a small boy, Alexander Arnold, small boy. Born a young kwala at the top level. Who call Real Madrid now? Vinicius mina, kwala. So what you say? It's football no. Young kase football no. Opesa start here. Opesa winning tino. What is a player be free and work of fano? Obi free and work of fano. Obi free and work of fano.
There was a one kasa one nature players.
What put the what here? Boys now a year course or Ghana no. Brady players from Nkwala level and no more for boy and national team. Me what Ghana there was a man called Osef Cabrano was Shamai. On one the coast team no. On no bad players this kind of the Babe training. Omo Poko fear the same thing. Omo pra no one this here. Me ba America. Me football be me managing Francis Sapon. Obeko training or akra America akra so 3 years. O ma me no wona se fia wo ba wona do ba be coach training akose coach nsa o wasa akofa ba de naba e di coach no no ten ba bi enti wo no family no mo na mo said ma ba Ghana na ntesa se player ne hia e coach asade no mo wi a national team akwa na 17 club na ye form fio mo in fee club no enti come put the come say kede you ever fuck play from coast team so come on 70 and I say division 1 and 2 so come on 70. I was a player and team no free no. You should be at the mom says our coast team way. So when you play away any day no idea. You need to get at least something. Park your boss ball Ghana in yet. Now go back any team all day and as if you on the man. I say come on the common way the what America say. America the facilities it is they go to the World Cup they can win. Ghana any facility or name. There's a place called Soccer Place. It's about German time. It's about 5 minutes. Maybe I'm about 5 minutes. If you are one area, no parks and come 24 parks a boss ball.
What's that? Put him say and Drew. If you are the uncle, the two German time.
If you are park, I assess you and you run it also.
Because me baby I'm tia water makra never water man yes so na packs baby when no matter ni nyina de amankrofo ya to ni nyina
about the football ya de connected colonial style say you football nation and this and a giant coach I don't know say adopt abrafo de connected blaster am ko wini African Cup plus the number ball Ghana Kotoko has Olympics money ade now blue place abemu abi about 3 bi but 90% ni na ye abrofo omo England why they want blaster Kotoko and has entimi and command players or blasters there what are they telling us
okay
entimi command players blasters
okay
amudi
Anavi minister wo be kwa adwuma nti mama mbusa this way answer my colleagues to Anavi what is the solution sacking the year friend saying coach no and I say meeting ya this will quite a rubbish that done sometime when you say and yep solution is over free meeting near the didn't wait across work at point so what is the maybe 3 top things here be near save your football
Cecilia if you are an American I was saying yeah it should be progress selection of the national, you have fun national players, and not even the Blasters alone, because all the junior teams also have the same similar problems. So you see about the selection for players into the national team. Say nationwide total recruitment. It's not kind of coach nationwide. And then so free and fair. You see on technology. It can be Facebook Live. Ghana Football Association on their website, Medbox Ket about so by, and there are certain things that Division 1 Lake Ramba, we should be on Facebook Live. Okay. And then you call Ebia, Sandema, and now Damungo. You call national recruitment for under 17. Teams are in a Wombo club. Everybody is open. Brebe national soccer team and as a football recruitment. Now Yambo said 3 days, 1 week, I go down here. Near in the life. Now Omoya scout, Omuning ball muno, and share. Niyan picky players. Na yenya ebia 10 waha, 3 waha, 2 waha. Yenya ni na the whole Ghana. Ya besembo omo one place. Ni yi nwa na fe nya equality under 17. Na they represent. Na nkwa se obi ohwa na odiska akoma coach. Ni ya de ne ba fa achi, ni ya de na kwako room. Enu na edi ehwamo no. Eti se nya under 17 na ya de ko under 20. Ya de ko under 20 blasters because people was 17. No, exceptional. He can play for the blasters. And the cheapest job to do is managing and make the cheapest job in this managing a national team because we don't buy player. You take players by cheap. Unlike say you are coach or house coach. Over pay player nimbo buy so kotono ansan wenya no. National team entes are access to use any player, even Ghana near, you can go and convince the person say on switch allegiance to Ghana. No more. Okay. So why you always struggle as blasters? Since 1982, and this would take another 10 years because when would you fear the next African Cup? I'm not saying you must have not the same okay view. Next about address it. No, do sometime now. I'll not even come and talk because
what bre.
Let me follow face the country, but Ghana man and Yama say a common. You don't need anybody to tell you to fix this thing. A common thing. The world is developing. Everybody is advancing. iPhone every year, new phone. I don't know a new phone every year because some person upgrading system no. Some nation as on my Ghana, we need to upgrade. Every day on see a name. My antena fakuna kwame nkoma mreso niamanano. Ye ntwaso.
Eno kwa ya se no. Anya se ntwaso no kwa ya se no.
The whole of the country is
Good job. Minister of Quadman, and I'm person rapid after about major and one Quadman. I $20 Cacabra, Ghana was so channel, no matter what is out. You remember, I had asked me, I never had my Kofo Bruno. You remember, could you buy my former board chair, Emma National Sports Authority, so I connected with that. Honorable net, yeah, because I said, well, you might also think of. Catch your office for the connect here because they say when your new job, when I be head of data center, it is internet Ghana for no back telcos. We can't do proper data and technology is going. Also, if you to me connected, this to what America or connected, or be different people. Would be a system now for connected from Mumia Bones. Everybody can connect from anywhere. It's very interesting. Some at least on Pacho. Hold on, mommy. Honorable Kojo Bajima, who they were disposed were check over 20 something, 30 years was a big 30 years. What is the problem? Unyanoma a diagnosis any other. What is the problem, Auntie? And Mguasewe. I bet you now. Now, Facebook now, Jim say, Crame also posted, and then a Black Stars near there. Where a Black Stars a celebrity.
If you have me visual.
Yeah, you so I think I'm and so.
I think the Black Star problem there. Diagnosis needs solution. Hello, Evia.
Me too.
But job me clear.
We are very clear. Also, you can't see Black Stars diagnosis.
Yeah.
You can't see a diagnosis on a problem.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that various.
Okay. Honorable system no article. Honorable thing I'm cutting. Man check it. Data protection center. One ma and hope the Ghana Digital Center. Digital Center. Digital Center. One more man your network now.
My internet is very strong. Me just very free.
Yeah, in free me ho. An article in free me ho. Listen, oh, Jinaso. What the I know I am near you away from, and why I near you away from. And turn about check mommy, check your phone, no mommy. It's a phone I use and a laptop now use. So sometimes I connect to the enemy. Say, baby, was on about checking it, and I might say business. Sometimes I say, oh, a deadline with the professor and person make final comment. Sometimes I'm a final comment on suggestions. 3 top suggestions a bit media fixing Ghana football for that matter, particularly a Black Stars. No. Sometimes I see you into you free a camera and you 3 top suggestions, solutions. They say any problems thing we going up and down there. What is the top 3 solutions I will be to fix Black Stars, to fix Ghana sports, for that matter, the future of Ghana team? Because here I can say meeting where the answer of the problem. They can't hear kobo. Konumti will be best here. Konumti. What is your suggestion?
Okay. Minim se line. Minim se line there. I'm okay. Because the minister also has some questions to answer. For instance, the issue of coaching. Now, a day as some normal kaya and okay, say if you time or announce say coachy, deputy minister and because they have not agreed on anything. And I think what about the stacking of Sika Akono. So all these are things that need to be investigated. A day in no more accept say in family umra. Day in no more accept say any question appear. My renewing the contract or Sika Akono. Very important question again. Why not this so the 30,000? I think that is what they agreed on qualification bonus near there. So the president himself, the president needs to find out from the minister why he agreed on certain lines with the GFA. Now, whether it was good decisions they took. If they're not good decisions there, then obviously he also has some questions to answer. So more question them. Minister may boom GFA for as if they have committed any crime. No. Independent people should invest. Very short time. Find out. The questions that Mbuta earlier on. No? Players were invited, they were injured. Some players have indicated that they will not play for the Black Stars. Why Milo? And then another Milo was our magic be and then all of a sudden the magic has deserted Milo. And then the man here is successful when he came the first time. Why is it at this time around? Because we also hear it's not confirmed. But from a reliable source, that is it true that players went to Milo and Omokati says so drop they there, they will not play. There are a lot of issues in there. We need to find out whether they are true. What our reporters are telling us from Cameroon, and then so that we have a World Cup playoff. And the World Cup is the most serious. When would they say a Cup of Nations? Fine. But if on 2 legs, one here, one there, we are unable to qualify for the World Cup, that is where the real issue will come. And then NDC for Babeka said 3-2 against MPP, you know. So the World Cup is a big deal. And then February, and then so that when we do the World Cup playoff, Ghana will qualify.
Hello, sometime. Or sometimes network no. Yati ako. Remember honorable Kojo Baji.
I think that will be fine. I think that will help solve the problem.
Okay. Sometimes Mami no as a minimum appointment deadline with Professor but I'm honored person the media kwanam no akasa. Me for later on e abon komo.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you. Thank you,
Evia. Kumasi de ho na obenya TZ papa Kumasi ne techi mani sunyan pa anti me connect back to honorable ne some first a little na afa me bie chance no wow we Ghana ni bia wo person comment bia you can connect afa now so we are connected with us. Honorable, I'm coming back to Honorable Kojo Badjima so that we connect to you again. Abrantia back or say Benjamin Anani or say if you can call Honorable Kwabna Ejapon. Well, and you'll be on 3 times hour. Yeah, a bit more I busy, be also on a time, any time no meshia into production breakgrounds and a young crop for whom Ghana, you'll be a penny daily bread into no. When we get the person there, the nation kakra, could you say, and chasing his answer and you may win your time kakra me. The Williams Mark Wojuro was it guilty about tackle the issue and stop paying patrol. Mamundi atem we dey ageni here we are saving Black Stars oba pa dey penacrant man or whom you know favoritism any politics any ekum Black Stars to deal with Black Stars is to deal with that issue once and for all. Honorable Kojo Badjima I feel the honor to my say so my diagnosis na yembra solutions no so say the only anam bia my solution. What do you think Black Stars?
The issues when you say little sometime already they will do justice to it. My categorizing problems with the Black Stars on 3 thematic areas. Your administrative, which is managerial, technical, and tactical. So, Mekaisa qualification seek a match or boy me call GTV, and I stated categorically say without a plan and real programming, you better Kobo Black Stars at this time no, we will find ourselves wanting. If you are so only let's go back to the last 2-3 years. You read Black Stars collapse. Every match either friendly or a qualifier, either African or World Cup. Get the 5 or 6 new set of players ever be rep. Every match. It shows that you are not programming yourself, you are not planning, and you are not managing what you have. Because say open build the team for African Cup and for World Cup. Many sure say and now me say okay say more Ghana players you bet me more 20 players you bet forming the core team so I don't see the reason why every coach however no and no afraid way or China no afraid way almost say African Cup almost you don't ball qualified in about 65% of them were out. So where can you get the cohesion understanding and what tactics right? Because I don't know what list to way or China could you bamba no anyway or China fiaba now the way. So may say the first part of our problems is managerial. We haven't planned and we've not planned say if you make I say 2002 at Germany for Elusu or you free World Cup at the first stage. They did a plan and maybe Tony Buffo the chairman. Almost marking up 10 years development plan. If you say you can find and qualify free near the Omuko training, Omu group, a whole group of Nkara, Omo Moneta, Ediomo Echo Bo under 17, Ebo under 20, a Benny Tony Cruiser and then Obo Real Madrid. Okay, Tony Cruz. You call World Cup. You call World Cup or Egypt. At the year, the world best player, Tony Cruz, and the third. Tony Cruz was the bronze, and at the year win. We don't plan for our team. We don't plan. So and that year if he was the world best. Where said me because me a football administrator. I own team. Me a juvenile team. Me a third division team. The youth are tools of success in the future. But say open opportunity say Belidi Ghana. You don't use that platform to enrich because team now obi our club, obi our team. Obi a person or no player. Ena yen friend no. Where I say do ha wouldn't say position number 2 nia wako fa so mebo no ontimi mo ye wo obi e wo dabo ase ye wo obi wo wawa so ye obi wasati achima gogo a oye good but essence say the manager and a team or influence any no. We have failed to plan, and when you fail to plan, you fail. And no, one of the factors are if you are affected. Me say, so planning here, it even comes with your technical development. Yakofa coaches, Abba Kruma, Abba, if you say, team is Barcelona from almost under 12. Under 12, Eba Babisi, almost senior team. Almost plan, almost take Krumha national team coach we Eba Ubusan formation Ben Oba Okra Nadrin. Ubusan we say tactics Ben Oba Okra Nadrin. And how can you grow a national team without a plan, without even tactical direction?
But coach, so
coach, you know, or Nadrin or Denham.
Honorable, any someone am cause a problem because I did a bian no formulate policy. I say, oh, your coach will give us a justification, be meeting board. They come and discuss with the board. Say, oh, plan in here, say 5-year development plan. Say, Ben Kofi, no 2-year development plan. You develop coast football, you develop Black Stars. If you give the person strict direction, you multimedia no be any idea you can track. You will keep performance indicators. Keep performance indicators and deliverables and they are measurable. Some year almost be a second and can be anka. Yenya problem here where yenya Black Stars say na nko hwe afo na ekobo ball say akofa coach koko coach ya na obema ye bogus excuses nti ona bon kase mo so mbe accept blame ni bi from the top
me no ya adwen say make say man ka say players photo and a man just say coaches me say from administration, managerial, technicians, tacticals, and obia involved. Me free. Me say you call Egypt 2019. I was closer to the team. I was leading the delegation. It will be now some questions. You feel say, Abia, what they want uncle coaching school. Only I to spot a ball to spot the beauty of the game. You know, okay, but I think say, Emre Dua, okay, say, also in the policy direction for our national teams. Debiano, some makeshift arrangement and send we see quickly. Oh, because you present February, you cover qualifier, echo work up, not a Kojagu. A Jibua, and start here free.
Exactly.
Me, I've been through it, and meaning sanity. So, and yes, ABI Neno. Mini hono and I made it say we na anya na dwuma yi but national agenda. There should be a national agenda. I know kotokoi say maybe edu na jiagu but yenya obi ebedi animu a odin to papa and she papa eba yi and kotoko abaye attractive ombobo na omulunsukra you say and we are in a process. That is what we ask from the national team. Under 23. Olympic Games no. Sabianka forming the national team no, the Black Stars no. They should be the fulcrum, the central point of the team. Team no. None of them was included in the national team. So what is the progression? The FIFA idea or the by say you're under 17, you're under 20, you're no among graduating no among forming the national team no. Ghana for the way. So managerially we failed, administratively we failed.
Okay.
And we have to say we should all be grounded. Say what they will plan at 2 hours. And no kind amount of information and knowledge, guidance as to say, coach, now, coach, ne KPIs ne saying coach you know obetimi ne yatena 3 years 5 years 10 years coach you know the philosophy now or they no or no abetimi a transcend they are under 20 under 17 coach the philosophy no ebe then what media all the premiership teams ebe then Ghana yanya philosophy be say ball like you say yeboni o because ya rest had na match ya your ball no ya lose analysis na me pese me botin kra me pese me botin niji
ubo wa mo ma she ubo wa mo ma she
she say so okay say o dwen ho ayo analysis you realize if you mama ka bibin to about Comoros team no me enra anopa na me wo office na me ka che guy ba kwa me nam say one of the toughest matches in the tournament. And also, Comoros team now, players now on Babono. I'm going to Comoros. I'm going to say, I'm going to qualify about AFCON. If you are only players, no, third division, second division, France and Portugal.
Oh, okay.
And now, I'm going to coach, Bia, or France. Team no campo Comoro they camp in France because and the accessibility
okay
one they had a plan and program
for a long time and like
for a long time and action plan say this is what we want to attain scanner you better Comoros near from the player and go for France Nepal to Ghana, Spain, we were third division, we were fourth division. If you answer,
first division, Premier League, players in Kobo, Senka, resources, they share Black Stars, we need 10% impo. A share Kotokone has, Diana, Kim Pfizer, nominate Bechem United, Brekum Chelsea, near then a selected boy to be any a campion more baby push you or more crosser bear 4 months and 6 months. I can't to me perform me better. Change for Koboya editing me.
If you say the third division for me, a cowboy, and Omugu 1 month, say, and can your boy as my mom because standardized. When you were Arsenal players, you were players on Swansea, you were Crystal Palace, you were Leicester City, and yet any team Ketwao or and we couldn't gel to even get a draw.
One big suggestion going forward, no. Because the minister, my reading letter in a minister from Mumbai emergency meeting, and at least will cut a minister and I said, so you know who from, but is part of the problem. Maybe a football person there, but on it, sometimes as well I can say the minister is also part of it because my bucket to create video. I'll back and say, wait, yeah, and you might try my quay, wait, yeah, Milo dear, why you be that? He knows Ghana, he knows culture, and a madam for a minute, Mama Jerry sending message, ban or see if you get to Coco Patch, say. Milo no onim the 4 corners of Ghana better than here Ghana for na. Say no Ghana ni use Ghana ni nye. Ye de kwesi apia ba so onye. Wa wo coach CK akono kwa wo coach wa wo team Dreams FC crab ba so onye. Wa kwa family about we de onim enye matra makwa che and it was in Mbate say what be pim kwesi apia ni CK akono nyina akutia. Oh we mu de omo nye matra makwa. What do you mean? So on the on be ye matra makwa. And then here them go say akwaje. It me 1-2 major suggestions a bit media fixing problem we.
If you answer them make suggestion, my refer to Bibia. When I got closer to the team, Mimi who ya Mabamu Ebuye, which I think that going forward, me or my friend minister, and I will tell him the Kaiser, Egypt, Ghana, any Guinea-Bissau, Echo Ball, your third match, and no Comoros boy. We needed a win to go because now you lose first match, and you draw back. We needed a win to progress, and then Tunisia Kobo Yomoshe. No, not your campo is smiling. You travel for about 2-3 hours, and I Kobo Bon was Suez. If you obey the say, your ball ni we are winning 2-1. Obi a marble ball, more lose first match, second match, marble draw. Anka umbenya remorseness bi will be up down. If you obey the say, omote team bus no, every stadium hona. AP abontin omunyambesi street mo, and I don't want to mention on backrow AD for a reason. Now play about original bass ni say you pay them now you're ready.
It's all about the money.
It's all about the money. To me, if I'm the minister, if I have the opportunity, if you say Ghana Blaster, Maninya said, you are coming to play for the pride, you are coming to play for the flag, and you are coming to play as a nationalist.
Okay.
You need winning bonus we are.
Okay.
Also, team no. Obitimi catch say, and a President Kufuor time, and increase this canon. If that time we wanted to go to the World Cup for the first time, not that. So the guys were motivated with money. Say, winning bonus. Now we have obtained it, we have achieved it, we've seen it all. Yako do quarter finals, Eko Hiteba, Yako do Brazil, Sika, Ose, Yeje, Siskana Ma, Yamobo, no Eko Messe up. The ins and out of World Cup. Now, the motivation to even don the national colors shouldn't be money.
Okay.
Say, over Bob Blaster. And your winning bonus. Nemum, Ebia, appearance, Sika, Yedimoni. $2,000, $5,000. Opa, Yefroa Bra, Opa, Emma. If you are any first call, say, Sikana, Yedi, and motivate you on Yaman Raffle. Because me experiences with players on the tournament, now Omaba and Penifio say, Yen negotiation as an yako. Now, Muma is saying, Muma is saying, Yako Cap, no. Now, Esna said, Sabi, Oman Epe, and Munyamama or Mino. No, Omanpenny Epes Ghana, a mine a kabum, Omanpenny Epes Ubia and Nigeno, or the Samusi Mubetimi are in a cap, no betima call, finance, and it's Kaya Mumu say, Medibam. Not Yasane, Yabapono, Shim, Omutimi and Quarter Finance, but not Scanosono, Nyomka and Omagio. And I say, and I say, and for more appearance. Qualification bonus 30,000. If you wouldn't say, let me tell you picture. Me as leader of delegation, many team no call Egypt 2019. Maybe fee not me pay diama, me say me fan to me home. $2,000.
Okay.
Me be team anyone. And they earn over $30,000
each person.
Each person, but. And what's your backlash by no? Not yes, Isaac Siama, Kwajuba, almost had the Omampaniaka. What said sometime you know? Was this a young qualified for World Cup there? Now is the NDC for Abuya 3-2. Okay,
yeah, okay, 3-2.
And sadly now the backlash comes to us. It's
okay.
Me, I've seen it all.
Okay.
The motivation
to when I calculation be mama pacho to say we Cameroon come winning against Comoros na 30,000 each number je. Into where omo winning no ahina omoje. Ahina players in each omoje.
We are almost on board job back. So I think that I don't want to coach wrongly. Okay. I don't want to coach wrongly, but I think that with say almost pay them the ombenya.
Okay.
Yeah,
$5 million now. Yeah, they have preparation for AFCON. Does it change size? And I still I know your budget.
What was that? $25 now. I don't know much of the composition, but from what I read, it was not just for the tournament though. From the preparation till the end, say Obeko final, Ako winning. If Mama Mayenka say Yamomo 25 million, no, and yes, from preparation, you know, Omobo qualifying, Omobo campaign, you know, campaign, winning bonuses. Now I graduate here, I could do that level, and you know, and now I went to me, I win, you know, Ghana Yamoka. There's a Yesika in
terms of emotional disturbance, emotional when you move for when BP and none of big friend, we have seen people take Kumasi, many am report to a football to a
Mameka as a major and now many Afri for Omone Ghana digital centers na yekuma enra oma ba Ghana ochina omo ye startup exhibitions bi na many omo meet na number 7 o'clock and I make catch am say Mr. Omo ball I we boy no mama yenwi na ma they set up the meeting ewo restaurant bi a you be dinner then talk over business and national development, ICT development and innovations. If you are unim say, me go born area no, me go do na many matter. Me am pa ni pizza, management the pizza.
Kwade pizza nyema, asante achimi do the pizza yede. I say me you go do me ra ba the pizza yede. Pizza nyema like.
It's say people were affected emotionally, people were disturbed. Me and then if you have graduated to and then I graduated to a certain level. Say my administrator, I know what goes on before, during, and after football matches. Now results in Shadan Shikimi baby. If you have Mamika baby job. Tournament here, matches are here, boy. People will not allow us to talk about this thing, but little winning. Football, if you are your board demo. Football, you are your board demo.
Where's a means I'm born a demo.
And wait a means maker. But me patch say administratively and managerially, born you are your bonds on a pay. So 1 to 2 or normal year, you be affected. Me, my salesperson all my life, and no one I met on said clients, maybe a list well and the crowd product to be. And me pa if you have me call list over straight to me compare list over adam for be pa obetimi akase guna sum na me na fadan for adam for na me fa no me kan je say me pese me ko ton dem list over lo me ne fadan for to the sense say ohu so chira me list over din komo a obeke bia ma me. That is how the world has now evolved to. If you are mentioning, I need to try. Me feel say bebo Ghana no. Ebi ni di kan say yen tutu ye no ma ye. Financial wise no, yen fasika ye dey encourage players no embra form. So obon club and fa woni sika obenya. But when you come to play for the nation, it's not about money. Okay. If you are yabusa ye ho say, adana ye wo players bi. Omobo at the peak of the world leagues. Hossein Oduemo, Sally Sunum, Torek Num. Akadena say Omonya motivated to come and play for Ghana. Why? Why? Because Omonya transition is Omo de Bape. Omo boni we are and one no.
Yeah.
Obi. Everybody say, oh, mami enchumbe me. Omo I'll bring in no. Not until I say no call.
Honorable, I think I like your suggestion. The major one of them is that winning bonus reduced to play for the pride of your nation. Because you're supporting, to be supporters. We are supporting for the pride of Ghana. You feel proud. Yeah, tournament here, media for when you taxi drivers, so not the Ghana flag. That is the pride, the spirit of Ghana. The spirit of Ghana. You are passionate about say this is your country. Now catch and Ghana I'm from Ghana. My country is playing. You are proud. So play for the pride. Then your banner proud. Now you're Ghana for the bet you out. Kakrebi allowance be near the amount, but it shouldn't be say 30,000 awaji. Now a ma war in room Ghana. Now come the crofwa Gary sockets Ghana Yakrebi nebi. Bag a crab book or bedroom keke that is the end be and so I like that suggestion and I also am planning a born most of it with them you're strategizing yes sorry I need to see a bunting maybe starting me make a Bible scripture be say yes to crack and Bible no say obi anyone more see that on not since soon who say obeti me we da no answer na akwakusi and that's a classic example of preparation. Nti mama na wase na minya na nkoye adwuma aka na obi si me nka jo se pizza de je na o nkofo owu a o si pizza nti je asate achom de agogo se uduru abode ene de to chalk to de nkodi pizza bia ona bu kojo baji man former board chairman mama national sports authority better wase bebe so me final comment I mean call nkofo person connect I see Sam I see you Bacchus Doc, I see you too. Me connect to say anafe. Muso ma share my views on it. This is major final comment. Honorable Kojo Baji Manyako point out. Member digital center. Honey, I heard sending also. Ubeti made the digital center and also be pushy ICT. I think that one of the things maybe I will call digital center where someone here they say a drew footballer. Let's find a way that we can use technology to also promote sports in Ghana. And also use technology to create jobs. Then comfort internet to create jobs. It shouldn't be that if you could afford set up centers. Yes, sir. My data center and comfort rent. We should use technology, go to the next level, change the law if we can, change the mandate of the Ghana Data Center. We need to push Ghana football and Ghana Nankasa youth. Let that data center be a center for youth advancement. Yeah, boys here we can group them and give them some tutorials be about bomb na they India for business be na Ghana. This is major final comment I mean call for
if you made that was ya kasa bebre ma me sanity na ye nto ade akaso ha minim say what kai when ya ho achi a Okoro United
oh
ewa he
oboba
yeah Bofa Kwatano BA United second 11 wise Ebusua Dwarfs Afenya United Adansemai Susubrebi
Adansemai team Adansefo
me even out to you Echo relegation all teams yamabo nyina you're from traditional teams only your teams are they belong to their respective communities and he said Okoro United any kotoko match obi tun koko anakwo no ekotoko ni that day no there or support Okoro United and Okoro United kobo kotoko Kumasi obo se ko man nyina ko botwi akobo Kumasi sports na yema ada kotoko beba nkoko no nkoko fo dwa aso so ko Sunyan na BA United any Bofa Kwatano ebo league match it is a classico Akoyema is the biggest or the next rivalry in football apart from Kotoko Hatsufo BA Bofu Afenya United also sa teams amabubo nyina na ye communities ready and the communities no support to those teams no develop enti players they free move no players aya copy national team level no ye tested ye prepared to play for the nation because they will be right by then
exactly
my solution to our problem so ubu samia there should be a national policy and not a personal or individual principles that override policies. That is our problem. Where you put the cat before the horse in the case where amount for personal interests, which are their individual principles, are put before the national policies. And on the Maya break.
Okay.
Where is the political national policy document on football or sports in Ghana? It could be 5, 6, 9, 10 years policy document. And Kabaye, before even the team do Ghana, now will be sorry, the Black Stars then they has been disbanded. Then you can disband it for even 2 days. Shows that you want to face the problem head on. We issue statement to Accra. Black Stars and in Guasia Modi abandoned there, no man going to so until you say no, the team has been disbanded or dissolved. The CBI actually you put in measures to recompose the team. Into what one who's a document be sir, or to one thing say sir, or Jiniyim, we are president, which we will be a football, and after football, who bought my no corner, which we was so near, but next after that, so called hash letter. You find handwritings on the wall. No, say, hey, BBS, or my penny issue statement be. Nedia Samaba. Then you do your national policy document. Now, you will be a follow a BSC in football. Yes, sir. Yeah, the Casa says, another disappointment.
Okay.
Okay, my family here.
Okay. I know as you look so. It's true. I know as you never do bread the whole evening.
Okay.
But I know as you be Nyankopon shop. Michelle Busiafo ni na. Me nua be ma listo Bukasen former Kotoko PRO ono aso media person a wa ye adwuma ya cha o tie adwuma na say from all angles and ono so dey suggestion by and patcho tie pedifo ni na ama obiad ne suggestion but at the end of the day young Ghana for no we are the custodians of the team na nya ba bia de o omuna omo de fans but we are the custodians of the team nti ebre associate be kasa Sam ma me connect o doc Bacchus me ba ho sisi a Mr. Sam patcho connect over free here. Patcho me to voice no nti ye we ni ma me I'm say wa I'm mute ho nti mute ho ma me I'm mute ho, that's what I mean. Unmute yourself for me.
Yeah, hello.
Patcho me to patcho free here.
Me free Brussels,
okay, Belgium. Now say Belgium for more free pa. Patcho ye team about your team, yeah. And akoye BBO.
Oh, now me enjoy discussion throughout.
Thank you.
Very insightful.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because me was watching was so far. That's it. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome.
I mean, you are doing no boss. As a conductor.
The me person me can I mean it's disappointing to be a person team no konimba. From the discussion, me who say personal interest na doesn't. Say yet personal interest na so maybe and then me submission.
And one of us okay. Oh yeah, that's Sam. It's so simple and cute. Yeah, that's it so much. Actually, I only know Belgium. Yeah, say. And then they are connected with Belgium for party. Yeah, that massive. Why? Yeah, that's baby. I'm called Doc connected film. Where then? Connecticut now.
No, Austin, Texas.
Oh, Texas. Mona mutu oil no escafo na America.
Yeah.
Boss you.
Okay, you see,
congratulate you. So congratulations. Hey.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you know why? Hey, Tifabra Ghana, why?
No, yeah, the
Baba,
so we do our best. The American say what can be brave, and the Matronia most of it marker, but the American say GFA president, you know, only team. Why? You see that thing, the conflict of interest, what Ghana and the doors, papa. Who a GFA president? Who only team? Into the players, they be almost free, and the almost can in almost say back could be the almost friend of Crano. One call campo, almost in the court to train to get a team to play. And Oba Cameroon also. Why that? Who you sue Ghana Sika as a supporter player? How does it happen? Obian Kamonre. Oba and also coach and say, Dabi, I don't believe in this player. Enjoy you soon. what fair player, coach, not fair players. No. And he said, won't himself believe in that person. Why did you call him? So that means that people are calling the players for the manager, you know, and Kakra and family and friends in the work Ghana and Dawson. That thing you are able to destroy, you know, you be cutting off and kabebo mine. A politician, you be say no can national development plan for policy for football. Even the whole Ghana no cry any be. What I say, into be cut for football. I saw cut for the whole Ghana. It's not just for football. And the main way so I can't say oh pride. Politicians, are they proud of Ghana themselves?
Are they leading Ghana for pride?
Yes, you are not. That you yourself, a soccer player, I know they obey with pride. And only for free. That is what is happening. Ghana first. If they put Ghana first, mama Ghana be put Ghana first. You don't expect you to receive about so much, and then you expect the player to play for free. You don't do that. But you expect obi oye na eduma teacher for onye eduma nye we omobusu for omo aketua osoro obi anye bi but mo politicians there was no maintain say politicians aka say okay ebi a month be there monthly salary so and I say mo muntu an kana mo form more man. They don't do it, but they always expect others to do it, which is so bad. Okay. That's all I want to say. And also AAR, I think I say AAR after action review time but put it in place. We should be able to implement those policies and I say recommendations on the it doesn't happen. Okay.
Doc, my I see baby. Say politicians no the demand for passion. Why should footballer bet me a proud one and that will end his career? Why should he come and play for passion? Yes. Because once a politician baby bar empty. Obekono na fe hu se o twika kesi wa ye we see that kesi
now we better say soccer player na dey more play for pride. I wish send calls on baby send the same question on one kasa answer say okay is it being fair to the players? No, we shouldn't even I don't think that should be the case. Thank you.
Yo doc mama na wasi bebre doc Bacchus na yete nka for Austin Texas no Frank any abo ajemeba mo so ba to ba kwa ba Santi Selena titan
Hey, Sophia.
Open balls and I black star there, but money.
Chester, black stars in Pacho, Omo Buyakuma. I Sophia, black stars no, me Kakam person me kafa one say. This year they didn't do ni I just say, Tim Yeguno, and pennyphoning good Tim Nankasa. Now one start and funny powerful and build the Timono. Because it's here to me, one more domukwe, one more some year, about team, one team sakesi, but to me more. And this year, there's almost started funny powerful for no 30 woman. One not for much almost schools, I am putting media check born am I. Next had a black stars, they said, oh, higher you. It depends to me, would I cry when it's now produced or no, we must use show no is what. I can't say cry.
I know. That one game now so be me ko to kwa be kwa obi se fi
obi na obi so asam kura na abo afu
me hwe game re kwa bi ko da me so me to me na me ya na ma hwe say
sister want me na me to me na me da wa na me ma hwe me hwe asa de ma de bi ayira so bi anyira that is a black stars na atem akoma enti tim de esere penifo mu hu no no mo ntoni nipa fofo no mo tete wo no mo ankasa ideas and penifo no feel say beboa omo ntreni nipa no because omo mbobolo omo na omo ya de dada enti dia na omo ntumi amoboy
okay
what I say ebi mu we kura so omo de omo na ya ankasa bobo ah wo de say nipa ni na ma obetumi ambo sister fia why is bi wo park bi so omo kura na se wo boss omo bobo no so me na wo champa
bo kura na se wo he
you still read your life sister fia nipa no de na da form no de bobo
what
na ho de nyina bebo de say nipa we ko gina black star mo sister obebo no de na ho den we mu no muso so mbepura na obekọ no ntimi nkọbọ ne team kase a ogiska wo ente some sisa local people na omo ho kire wo mo no mo pe ba bi agina no omo na betin black stars akọ
okay
na omo wo mu de is the via ya pa mo chaw ya bre
yo
ya bre na broken heart na boss
cha workers na omo ye adwuma Ghana for na wo ko
ene de ma pontem me kwa mi Ghana ni
da ma me wate that's Selena connected from Kuwait. Hono ye adwuma je say oba besia gidigidi oba ende Ghana hustle hard no the bibi be fie na munim na mudi ni fie a I will ban you people all. Frank, any Abuaji. Sadiq, so I see you, but Frank, my member also now in Cobra Abuaji. Abuaji, member also son of a pack, what it? Frank, my dear. And one of me here will not come connect to nothing. I mean, the one send me a message.
Oh, Mr. Leo.
Man,
messenger.
Man, until we are
and I'm for the amount. Me who be am for it. Because I'm Facebook messenger. I say, me will be I say, Georgia free, a free so. I say, honorable so free so. Now come more 3 questions to say woman. Oh dear, only one about they don't have the last person. I go say kind of focus you mukasa.
I say bibi echo no one me. Are you radio nana?
I radio no. What you make?
Me too kana echo na eba no. Echo bi o ka nim. Me pay me say many brabre no. Me man can be crap. Let me. I'm tuning off kana. We any say so am ntonka. Mente anti connect bi o dey connect connect na friend me back Abuaji ma me bra ho because bra Frank san ye ne connection bi say dey ba echo ni beko bra Abuaji minister wo kwa adwuma bra Abuaji connect free he mpacho am mute ho because mente mo ya no am mute wa mente o
is the via mpacho to minga
fedi me to nka mpacho minister wo kwa adwuma de nti mpacho me risk wo
there be me kwaji ma fe na ma pon mi kofie sister fia
driving here you na akoche no wan go kase me na me ya
so kuta me kuta bluetooth intimity da
okay yo mami tie we
bluetooth na me kase sister fia they make can say me na o can be say last house no edipa say government no so omu nye ni ya government in fenisika e ma omu na ye sika na de mo afia sister fia mo yenta say last house na e ye me no mi no dia
Nipa
say me no no yema a football for no take blaster no hostage or the blaster na that no personal business no more run the blaster down they lose that game be my wife say I don't know the blaster football she say me to me the makuma yate because money image you sister fia no mo di just in na ni mu asesa Nigeria for private this is Nigeria for Ghana for say Ghana yeah, no more friendly baby. Say how the su team for the movie that. On my Ghana, yeah, image. And as it's a fear, we did Cameroon Honua, or Muki and Masasa. And then the idea be out. Football, medical Casasum, we say Brazil, you put Brazil. You need German Shia, yeah, sure. Ghana, enough for fair me because of some year Ghana and near way I must say a TV before him across the globe. It is a fear blaster. It is ceramic. Say, don't work when yet blaster material because of some personal interest in China. On this album, and this is a fear. Ghana just need the players. You players are. If you were Sudan Mujali players, was some. To the 18 midfield. That is the fear. Square ballers with the ball. Every young one. You were players, but Timothy, this is moving forward. You know, a problem you bit me a first one, you bit me a baby, so just say, and Kayam Fair under 17s, young even regions, Lina. They are selected players, every one with the Nabi yet the young one near Facebook Live, near Naya, able with those skills near the chain. And Kakranga can you best select here and the answer is if you may use our represent Ghana the 70s if you're not born for. You will play a system of the trauma Cameroon for almost selected by merit players on my idea. Nigeria the same thing, Egypt the same thing. If you have a trauma, if you get mess record, no truth. Yenante Chia na or no ye born to so at na on your money. If you have said Nantati, 8 years, the Ghana for Canada, Nantati, or be ye, Emma be ye, a million. Quote now, Obimba, Nantati say, oh, Mim, yet Mim in the Obimba Swamin and the Tinavach, but said them now. Oh, the Namaya. Etina, and before you Oceana, Yana Nantati, Yan Ghana. Yem pay the year, so we are near for dances of fear, and as I'm paid the year, and US and Canante years as a Canante them almost 40 years Casabi for that.
You
Can't play. Oh, we can't play. Can't play. Man in ye. Not that she ain't yet on Bawa. I tell you, yet. Oh, yeah, the pony. Anyway, the FIFA for the Piazza, then the Chad, today are the papa, and yet the people every answer not that. And the FIFA for probably hail and say, oh, okay, why are the
okay.
Now, and the rest Mumian kind of this is if you're moving forward. A private name, Mumian Papa, if young Cassa years, the Yanu Uncle see me and the country say, on beside the same thing. That is true. That is true. You, a cop,
Medase, Yanko phone coffee boko, why? Nakoto, Irene Busia, Sadiq, but you're connected from me.
But you're connected free, Den Haag.
Den Haag. Oh, Holland, me wa. Amsterdam. Yeah. I don't know. I saw Den Haag. Next one, Amsterdam. Me wa.
That's not Den Haag. That's now.
Yeah, my better now than man be Antiana. And then ma Ivy money adding to minimum kakra. Okay. But your mammy too. If you are now be a solution to Ghana football. Na die koye.
I'm saying no crap. Nearby can say you be free Ghana bar and said anche. Into ye kai say yankwala brim senya ne bobo ni bibia na mum no kra ne say ma ye mpanimfo no mu hu yankwala no mobo ewukuru ni omu hu yankwala no mobo nia ACC a ema nkwala bebre eye niamon nsem etia mpanimfo no cause we pani na hu akwala mobo a akwala no so mbu because akwala sorry na so no bibia ansa no obebre ansa na wanya na wo penu ba so tina ne nije so a ompene ma enti kromu we yesori a yesi adwuma ni ho enkola bebre ebobo mu de omnase na ebo kronum nkola bebre bobo ye park bebre ya sai kro park na kro pezo je waka pezo je African Cup o parks asai sisi a parks no kra ye ton park na nkola no bebobo no wo so no ye ton park so. Now with this no so infana beko who ni foundation who foundation ye uzu bezo si dan
exactly
o foundation enye ozi me pese mi si dan e dan me na besi usi ebebu egu no matter what they do this blaster say me say foundation ni nye bebu egu ye cause ni nyina say all the youth soccer ma obabro chira the number of parks almost every community Ufam fichire park wa anadwi a mi free abontin e be fie na nkwala sisi ayi wo winter munti ade santem nkwala at this time nkwala omo ma me no papa no akọ park e no mo de nkwala no ekọ training akwala no ko de training ya na onyindu baby no osi o sisi abon me mbo bioma ansa na ye ja no enu ti na wo se mrofu yo mo talent bebre ya omo free because almost nim say these are the things
say na say I start here or say AstroTurf said almost see AstroTurf
my na AstroTurf that half park no Ghana they be a small post na ya boy e be then ya go they be a boy small post Ghana ya boy etina you etina midfield nko ano ya boy nyina ya pass nko an because your pass are considering in no issue at us no like we don't it's like nobody cares nobody cares and just nkwala no you say ya green nkwala no so what elders do we expect as a country
okay
elders ben you expecting
okay
and omonhwe oho no omonhwe course ball no because nkwala no kro mo ni boots it can provide jobs you can get
companies
to make boots for them, make boots for the children, make jerseys, cotton, make jerseys for the children.
Na time that cry, bet me the time that cry a jersey am here the abo. Me see me me baby am ni whatever. Tema Comtina, right here about Philip. They say Philip say, good evening. This is Philip from Comtina. Those days, do you remember me or Baba Sadat? Oh yes, Baba Sadat. Minima branch way. Now between way if you cry to the Biomuba no my baby, if you dear to Diane, Yan Chan one of my Biasa Cordia Motiano. Comti redemption. Park woho. When him say park no, Mimi Sakra, I'm half my Church of Pentecost. And
Look
I'm
at
on half Emma a EFS a Vodafone, Satana Ghana Telecom. And I'm also on quarter Emma Susum sorry be. And I'm on a Chirema Presby. Sorry, park I bobo. Yeah, uncle, I am girls who crack a bobo. Then one park, the same committee and a kekeno. Baby Afaglo, Beverly Afaglo Mufie. Before Mufie, there's a park there, and also your cobo. It's just one community, no. Yechi, driving school. There's another park, small park, and a small park, Accra, Bento, footballer Bento, no Mufie. There's a park, into one community, no. Yeah, near bear 4 or 5 parks, and Sana Wako, Chrome, baby, on my hoy, a Chrome bar, a Green Lounge, they say, and Chenho, there was another. This is just Comtinayo, and Sana Wako Comti 8, Wako Comti 7, Wako Comti 4, Wako Comti 1, Wako Comti 2. So there is no. This is the reason why I tell these footballers were groomed.
Yes. So you see,
what you are saying.
You see the results. But as of now, I'm talking to you. Me say your packs, it is being sold by the chiefs.
Oh.
Wager. I came from Wager. School park. School park. Netia yaton. Sorry. Esi abansuru owa. Obo buta. Obo na go shorta. Ebet ma ko bo omo glass.
Sorry, Dino.
What is this?
Oh Lord.
What is this? It's just yeah, no, like the future we don't care. Exactly.
What
is this?
Exactly. Sadiq, Mama now I say, patch, I'll be out then how go, mommy. The passion, this is the passion they build on mine. This is how
to be frank, me, I didn't want them to be because me, Madame from Morocco, Nibi, or catch him say, oh, Morocco. Team in Yanam so Ghana, the end, the Morocco team in the Ghana, the end, and they are told you, and you're not the dancers who say,
I couldn't afford, but check a crowd of even, but I'm I know, I think maybe Sadiq connected from Den Haag, Holland, Yachia Bia or Holland, not me, Hensley, Pacho, my boy, in here, Hensley and Ajima, my boy.
Nana Jarida for
Nana Jarida for but all connected for him. I'm come Frank so
me connected for Ghana Tepa.
Oh more yeah Tepa for yeah.
And that match the mention me cry me yaw. Me match me do Ghana so match so air time into me hwe. Hwe kakra no me yimeni. I want to say born time. And now Obi ka say teams, say when you football people are going to be a GFA president, and it is bad. They should change that clause there. When football person I want to be a president because president are all players ever team with you. How can they play? People are not called on merit. They are called because Ninipa ability now. Oh yeah, say players they even text tactics of the coach to the Impeniform so coach you can train require boring or born home. So a player. Our camp, with me, massa negative feedback we see to the president, and what do we expect them to do? Inti young why they net Nema will be on board. Say now will be can. You should have plans. Maybe 5 years, 10 years. Send a Germans in English for Then the academy they take these maybe 20 boys. They almost so that the next 5-10 years, in your place they are matured. They've groomed them out. Yes, they are. And they play away or China play away. Ye who echo, Ubi Aba or not doing ever, Ubi Aba. It's not saying Sikan or Deba into or Bonnie or Pet. See, I'm sure now. Say no, because you ain't been good team, no. Me started from somewhere.
Young good for how long?
Oh, young good because under 24 call Africa last 2 or 3 years. They were very good, but now they call come one Kobe. So where is the transition? It's a new what they are. Canada, they be a but I say it be a you be to say na because what up soon ebe you. Yes, I could share best teams na Comoros mo crown mo say Comoros. As monti as got a team ain't mean Comoros. Has for Olympics for 5 players ain't mean Comoros. Na could be in say they are. Yeah, sure they are. See it me born and penny for so boy. No to me, it me the BBC was say, but see, inside the Ghana ebebre.
Na mami chiao me da se ya chia tepa fo nyina ma me na mani age se wa free tepa me da se bebre na no e free tepa mami call Frank on George I see you somewhere all connected by video number into your video ni na Clemento pacho me fi bra Franco na me ba ho bra Franco light na nye but nya hwe be fa ne sa
anyahwe but call mu ntino wa
message from Enoch Joe Joe Ewoch also a Temani pa. See if you don't mention my name when you call the names of Temacos football. Now yemo na ye Temacos football papa. Joe, my mention with him about read you messages so John add so bed and connect to John made the net a link not was it just connect on the link with your phone and you'll be this is the beauty of technology. Bra Frank Pacho mami too.
We the basaba bi metiamo. O ma send me na ba private chat into your
no
crana na me pese me kanu na me si ka me hia Uncle George free na ka me hia honorable no omumi enu die omu kasa na makoma ye me ya listo we e kasa no no so o kanu kra he was on point who Mr. Free George Free udi yantechi echi sa o ka kire ni se o yantechi ebe wu kura na ni bewu because we are vice as a Ghana football situation. The problem for Ghana, a journalist, any your friend is politicians, and a say Ghana, say Ghana bibia. A that's a politician. All politician answer the crowd say football and answer football association. Ever bow hono. Counting in term can respect no. Any huge honorable cars or cars and be saying they enquire tournament no omunu we about her say you be negotiation tana had be my ye beji caponintino ebia my say sorry to say we charges and you pan honorable car no facha me am pese me deep in tem you be penny but sorry to say as honorable car no what just no musa no ho say sabi madam if I'm say my talk car man na un car na me ju ubetu ameka me say my talk car me ton car man un car me say my misika what be that
okay
we say mo say mo be say okay the 10 million in to mo kwaji car pon ba mo fa 10 million ni na anything that would chase car na man no ama wo koya da no onye na wo chase car man no as I said now also mucham Nigeria the policy be by payment payment when Nigeria FA time omo beti to omo winning bonus so no what is time was it to whom may concern Nigeria's a winning bonus and about 5,000 over abo o ma ko e wona Peter o the ring money na reserve free Nigeria national team no and Stephen Keshi 2012 was it some Nigerian local players Sunday in Bamo Omushe Cote d'Ivoire Moje Africa Cup of Nations 2012 but the African players local players on Nigeria and then Bamo Cup of Nations may he so rest in peace Stevie Keshi and Odo Mubo yeah Omushe Omudo 5,000 it was they were disciplined when the boys say one player creative Kasamembo now Bunko to Japan acho money who's also in the country no no player ni who say also see the country country no so see no player no
okay
eti no man who say no country no also country no so see ni bebre eti so ma obi wo ho e dey no mu ye mutim kopa player to ye sababo ma yen no ni ko ba some country say be transfer yebo any transfer yebo no
any who can who predict
because me tournament me sheni ni na even kwa me kofi kwa na ma hwe bia me ko replay na me hwe me who say Ghana yetime swing it like 2 to 3 passes yetime hold the ball more than 2 minutes with Ghana your tournament yetime hold the ball more than 2 minutes but Commons only o mutime share na ko metime share more than 4 goals na ko metime share 5-2 na ko mu ye wait swap akofa your fan say Jojo Walcott every swinging town amateur Ghana 36 Sunday special na your bonnet division no okwa na djuma ba no kra ko check madam okwa ye wadjuma ba no ya no be training I don't know that. When any Ghana national poem.
Okay.
One kind of everything 2001. I've been coffee. I was so Ghana league ni bibia koye. Ana Ghana bibia koye because I know more plan. When I team call Cup of Nations, no one insist about say your call tournament in it is any. Your horse obeyebi, your whole time doctor obeyebi.
Exactly.
Everything young 38 sober. Bibia declining sir. Who got the free worker say you were there?
Enough of the blame game. Say, almost say born, but say what is the solution?
The solution is
of the coach, who support it.
Coach in the and I was a Sadiki Kano. It is a 1%. Over Pamu coach, Over Coco Faba. I'm an abed there. Mobile be cancer, they say no matter my class at the end. Mobile can be, but the solution will be, the problem will be there.
Okay.
One, sir, if you follow more honor, they should like. I was see a chum say, yeah, FA president, administrator, Ghana football. Any question hold the club.
Okay.
Sir, any question hold the club. Also, more chum. What you may FA president? I'm not what club. Two. Some politicians, a drew tournament, I don't know Makwaya one. No, also much budget should be on basis. Say, hey, you say, Mudu high, but you say, even Germany, Mukra, Mujiji tournament, almost get him a Chiomuka, almost at free run of maybe a quarter finals, semi finals, much as a Chiomuka. What immediate cup on that $300,000.
Okay.
No, Obi Kasadi Kada, honorable Tony Cruz, Germany, Akrano. Only Sadiq Adams, honorable Yamo, they Sadiq Adams, Anum Commander 17. The Sadiq Adams, Eddie Gorkin, former Kotok player. Tony Cruz, any message was the Muna Koboyo.
Okay.
And from the show, Omo development, Omutitu Mambaji World Cup, Emma Germany, 2014. Honorable Utimiko Ose Yabani Aba, Moko under 19, AFCON, and then AFCON 2019. And then I say my kind, Yabanda in Yaba.
Okay.
I
think I was somebody honorable back you know justify because I say now me busan the question be so or can policy asem so omo time no so omo your policy asenka by na nka trickle aba from.
Very good. Very good.
I think we need to do another part of this conversation.
I was saying your part now omo be on air near yen uniform. Yeah, like citizens, you put your questions. Like who does a 3 year open as a president? FA Edino. Oh, okay, say now. Oh, blame, oh, safety blame. No, you were there too. And then now we are the same problem. So what are you going to do?
Okay.
Also, no crown, sir, in the media, Obi Shakata, one coach, a fair procure in Australia.
Media for the campaigners for some players. He scored
a wonderful goal.
It all comes down to Brad Frank. It comes down to due diligence because more and more technical people. So we have proper due diligence. Your due diligence will not be based on say we in a media ni abonidi, but it will be based on real skills.
Baby, say madam we, mama tio. Can say. No, no, cano. On media na pushing. I'm gonna hold this position.
Okay.
It will cut also tie. So they make it. What so there for was someone could do so. Over to me in I. On the secret. Even if we to the free Mokotoba, what did they do? On envelope and an circulating. After the 9 year a bit than a was here. I'm outside Ghana football. Media, beer like Utimika said, that me read the article be the day you has regained his form. It's going to be massive at AFCON.
Okay.
Catholic, what's your penalty? What are we regaining the form?
Frank, I mean, I'm going to say I know this on your chat. Say the one who did our Jano, just say. We are your free any or I'm going to buy my comes and don't come to Omo number. You are a Napoleon Apia. Clement to Mammy connect to so by Miss Apia who connected for him. Mr. Bois, Mr. Bois, Napoleon Yabois, but all connected for him, Mr. Bois.
Me connected free. Italy.
Oh, Italy. Boss, mami tie wan say na makobra Clement ho.
Okay. Me dear ne say, who say ye shisha ni nyina no ye hwe Black Star. About 8 players, standing 8 players there, almost ye local guys almost work Ghana. He afraid bear 5 to be almost but top teams. Top teams here, can't top teams here. Yeah, ye teams here. Now, since you are there, you bon wash baby, yantin and kana yakofano. Just a look at it, ye jaikrana. Almost players. Mammy, Mumbo hobby, when I am call back. Yankofa yen, said the first year, no. About 10 players who saw Mubo Dubo house, a big bokotoko, a big way, almost standing 8 and 9. Me afraid bear 5 to be account. I says, yeah, dear mammy. Enkoye.
Ghana Blasters pa de enkoye. Me say what? Mami na was me share Italy phone ya me say boy connecting from Italy or say the enkoye. Clement Opacho meeting. Opacho also connecting from me.
Connecting free Watford, UK.
What? Okay, hey, UK for what? I'm happy person more connected pa. Mpacho ye deal. Na say me tanya mo ntia na madwa sa.
UK for. Born there. Yes, sure. Ghana Premier League na mpanyinfo na atoto na asena na affect a team na free Brasta no. Premier League no omo nya interest bia ewu foreign base na ene neka no omo de gidi nyina akwhye wo. Ye hwe say best Premier League player. Aye bowie na anu ade. Player do ya de wo mo ntima mfe no Brastars. Na uhwe we ya na wa say team no just say league na ye bon Ghana ho no. Mpanyinfo no omo mfa ni serious ewo ho. Ska umenya na obia ni daso ewo nti no so omo anya interest wo politicians ni na bibia ska wi yanko mo de koma Brastars wo betimi de local num asha se frey ase wo se na first na ewo no division 1 division 2 ba ukọ park ya nipa interest no wo ho na boys na so bobo no talent no wo country ni so omo mwa na ukọ park obi park yayi na ntwe na omudidi so wo krom ho na ntwe adidi so ne mponche na park pa first na mo popo so talent no so ewo ho nti omo anhye ase amfiri Ghana ho no dia enye da nti no yesrem panfo no so omo mo a omo fasika mu league no ewo krom ho omo fasika ni mu league no na league no mu ye da Brasta no so
You have a point pa league ni ye Blasters so be ye Clement mami na wase pa patroness we connected from UK why connected pa pacho me dasi baby ye nwa be ma Clemento and they connected from UK na Tiffany mami se wa akofo o say na se enye o say enye ne ebebe enye de ebebe ye ni o say Ghana de obi edi ho FL Bright Kwekuno, please type the link in the comment section. I've typed it 1 million times, boss. My project to cry there are 2 screens. You said I've typed it in the link. It's there. I'm saying comment and I call extra honum. Amadou Aziz, share my send them or crying your reply. Why? I've sent the link to you to connect your the echo. Mr. Fossing. Connecting mini about Penda Boatman so connected from South Africa. And they say Ghana for no one bridge for Nedimo first. Penda, Patrick Boko there. Oh yeah. Having over to ye. Usalu wants to go there. You might also.
Yamia don't but be any you may cost.
Sian for such a bonfire so mau.
Major so. Is that your blaster for the Omadi Hammer Pow? Mesen Ramanidi kra mi fe ura uru misa ese ni esa Ghana mo ya ne se that time esa mo dissolve no even sports minister kra esa mo yinadi nanado on sports minister foforo blaster on fa local players no is that you South Africa high away so all South Africa mo ko bobo no be international for 2 3 they believe in the local players. But Okobor no for obi obo division 4 division 20 e better na etimi age cap yes boy ya komadi akire no nyame nko anka bi wi enti Blaster no de omungu no nsam na minister no ka no ono ote ayi no atoto ayi aboba park so ebenya nka ba me ni shia me and you na nka ono obete na so asa omu gu blasta no omu ni minister na bi me atia munamu
na kam da se minister no eniu na madu ba ni second term ya no friend no esi ama be o order na no yi
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Oba no hu ne ekoso wo ho. Eze sa frefre ko bo na mo boy mi krom sonko ne. Nkola na o school ankora betimi abobo na blaster ko boy no. What you say? Ghana nya Ghana ni obia no bia ni da so say Ghana de choko. Ya nya hwekra be ko semi finals. Na makwa akobo 1 point. Ekome kro ba ko. Hausa ni be se guda. Ara ho. And now you want more who Mr. Nigeria for me no more na me ya gaga ma jebe blaster just say ye be she oh na makobo troka we ama asem I say we here efe enti blaster no de nyame anim ni yakoma di akire Ghana no woni afiri o ye dan ya Ghana ni afiri woti hifo wona so woti Yesu kotodwe kura obeba Ghana wonu ba be di ubogasem wona woti ba akonto mate America UK he woti ni boga nkire bia who Oscar ya nyina shoprite 1Q Ghana ni Oscar photo ne ma shoprite nti hono ba bedu who provide oh nti blaster de omuhwe na omunye ni na omukuya pa me da ase e da me da ase o ma feel too much this is why ya down who chroma kasanga we were chrome we ni aba penda boati wa South Africa no connect here no say Ghana there when they yakoma wo ye boga kra wa brocha untumi ndi boga se wa brocha Ghana na obedi boga se oto nta de kwa Ghana na obehye ma ofiri Mr. Force bacho abitie and then the penda be se wa be se be
ya blaster no sorry efia mpaja apomuti say
adum Mr. Force
Michelle woni we for blaster na quiet to say akwai say sabi weja oyira na wuku na oni tifie on fa ho so o fa ho pa so bibi tuna ebe ha atwa bia yesi ye ni akire bio so we ya me ka san ka men here because our performance we enye we na edipia ka na number 1 yen shada ensua de se be sua de because eswe yen penny for internet yen penny for na bu Ghana for sabi kwasia ache no omunim se ba ye tobe ni ye gem amanaka ya na ye kasa emrofo no omunim yansa sen a obi ntiase yesa yansa no omunim chae be omusua omo agadan yansa fo no no matna ase okay se see a tsunami esiwo somewhere in New York and I say tsunami be disaster be esi.
Oh, Mr. Force where you know take ye na Mr. Brown Mr. Force
Ghana obia sabi oton nam yes on ye nipa na ya friend say o meka hospital asem where obia sabi oye adwuma wo ministry bia emfa de ekoso no na ya friend so meka ama we see e dey na hia yenkwala na omu hia machine side exercise na say park na say ye ni yi na say enkwala na ye start ye train bibi ye train wo mo ka miswa na say into school see start ni year ye won penny for me na the government ne penny say microphone training omuma na omo de omo tesa wagidini na say ye say ot Japan ye say ot fanchine ko ot farmer ye edimika na yakofa no ya nkasa ye ni enkwara na ye betre ni wo mo no stadium ye sini say enemremu opa government no opa oyi akasesamento nchen sabi bebre ye ba krom ha nyame aduma ye besu adwuma ye adwuma ye wo yankasa ye adwuma kasa me from momra na momebo na ye hwesa kwan aye nam so a Ghana ye sports mbetumi akwa nanim ono a onye ono nso a omo obi nye ena de bia ye ko game like this na ye ntimi kura musika ye de ko na yi Frank Crawford, people are ready. I tell you, how are 24 I ekuta akumebi on person on Ghana no. So leadership on an
answer. More broche ya from say bia mbeboa NC stadium and a couple of stadium. Mo say mo my ready say mbesi mboa.
Hello.
Na me busa say o say mo my ready say bia stadium kwa mbesi mo beti mo broche mbetimi aboa me yesi.
Hello.
Oh, Mr. Force, want to make am. Oh,
maybe
they are too can I
wow.
I think I'll come back to you again. Your friend saying, someone connected free here. Someone online who connected free here. Someone, I'm mute because me Italy, huh? Okay, mommy too.
Make us a free Italy. And I must have me age in my casa, because in Pennyphone and I may ask me casa. More 20 years by Mindy Patching and chair by number Castle. Minister, my yesterday, saying Yano, sports minister, Yano. As it 10% question CP. 2. Man, the minimum said $25,000. Oh dear, Yafa say no kwa and she local league and no kwa $25,000. Every league be I had 3 million shima. My players say you be nyano. And yeah, you be nyano. Now you best kakaklana, yes, you will coaching program, ye per gun and you coach. Yen sweep your coaching 10 or more dear. Now your form coach ebia broaching school be a coaching best school. Now your form call. Yes, sponsor omuko suya coach in Embla. It is Stevia Pia Munia Samoja Mama Bob Blasters and Archer. Ah, or Magidino. Stevia Pia Munia Samoja Mama Bob Blasters, natural Magidino. Ya form, yes, sponsor almost a Yadomuko coaching school. Omuko Suyambla, do Omunim born, but Omuko Suyambla, number coaching a Blasters. Massa Yanja for an and then the KNGP. Minister, in terms of minister, Yan. Sports not in the same, games not in the same. Say sports mean, and a president is also, you were you Nubia say, who ye and who minister, as open to new management, creative fat in sports, doing him known to me yet. Sports minister, you want to bring, or you say, or more about that. My Italia.
Maybe I know more about that. Maybe I know why border football administrator there. Minimum there, but
my no, what you can hear on your shade that.
Oh, yeah, or more ball be at that. We are sure.
Ma, and me am of
me check when it's serious. Me check it. And that's I maybe start and go here was on chairman so about
hey Busam. And this is a more fair casting be. So we invested $25 now. I say 4 years, local pay a BNT me to coin. Except or more we are dear part Chelsea, Inter, more pom, teams are cassia pom on the year. Yeah, but more Makuna income now you've been here for 1 year. There sports now, yeah, you local league. Aside that, team your film, you Saudi Arabia, and then I say for local pay, yeah, 4 years, won't mean call. But yeah, I say the enemy. Ubon players, you been ya. Na coaching, so sponsor Bimuko. The engine of coaching, my rough coaching for Ghana and Jeshe da.
Okay.
The Biomba number G Sika, and the same. Me work class, me go school, me teacher say, to Ghana, Pama Yeti, my mom, mansion, say Comoros. Now I'm coming to Vinda. Me cry,
who school walk almost through.
And the son of Mastermino.
Oh, Capra, what is
Stevia Pio, Ghana, move Stevia Piamo, Samoja, move Kodasa, Mamu. Says a telephone question Ghana, say no Boba, as it could be room. They say the woman say, yeah, Comoros.
You. Some I mean, I found another person. My young boy shout, my minister, no, I'm a what? Now you be saying that our questions. So why you football administrator? Because there's some or yeah, bright. You said the way Jack Crasy minister on T game na city. Edit money, baby. I know. Amadu Aziz boss, but you connected free him. Now me call a Braco.
Me connected from good evening. Me connected from Germany.
Germany, and, yes.
This is my second time on the show.
Yeah, exactly. Go ahead.
We wake up to support our team, but Charlie, me, my side up to now, my side, but we have to look at the way forward, devoid of politics. There is two things worrying us, apart from we analyzing things to give the problems, politics problems because that party is running with time. Obiape achievements to boost its image. And NPP era, NIFA Cup, we end this era, so we don't have that time to plan ahead because we are the only me to my observation, it's like we are the only ones who want a rapid result without planning. Coach Weba, now Pamono, now Weyaba. What is wrong with our local coaches? Like the earlier video I told you, say we need to boost our local league because that's the only way we have control of. Can you imagine, say, when you have a player from Ajax or Manchester or Chelsea, they choose to give you, when it's time for national tournament, they choose to make the player come in. They have the power. But when you have your local boys playing for Haas and Kotoko and Olympics and the rest, no, they are yours. They can go camping whenever. They can be under condition, whatever. They can fix the coach's plan whenever. Okay. Some of the things worrying us, they say, you see, infrastructure. Like one man said, we need to when they want to build stadium, the people abroad can also help. Of course, you ask a question, say, yeah, are we ready to help? But Madam Efia, look at it from this way. They provided Momo money, Momo link when they were building churches, when they were building the cathedral. They provided Momo link. So why can't they provide the same tactics when building infrastructure for sports?
Okay.
You understand?
Will you be ready to contribute?
Of course, I'll be ready to contribute. Okay. Of course. Look at the way people are even contributing for cathedral. They think they will not contribute. Look the frustration and the how to say in Ugwasia. When we are losing today, I'm at work. My boss was laughing at me. You know what he said to me? He said, "Look, Comoros is 132 on the FIFA ranking. Morocco is 91. Gabon is 89, and we are 25 on the FIFA ranking. What a shame!" And you know, Germans don't play with their football, so he knows these are the teams. He was like, you people, if you don't win this match and qualify, it will be a big shame to you. This alone, cry like you don't feel good the whole day. So if you are building something like contributing 50 euro or 100 euro will not be a problem for anybody abroad. Trust me.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. So these are things our politicians to look into it so we can develop and make things work for all of us.
Okay.
That's all.
Aziz, let me thank you. I think it's a very important point that you have pushed there. Mr. Forsen was trying to push the same suggestion. Say, if we take, say, the Ghanaians abroad and say, let's contribute to building a proper infrastructure for sports, not even just football, but sports in general, athletics, all that. People will do it. Then we can hold people accountable. Look, this is our money, So I think it's a conversation. I'll look into more of that suggestion. Yes. I'll get the minister on board and we'll look at that suggestion again. Thank you very much, Mr. Aziz. We're connected from Germany. First, Kweku, but also Germany, and Denmark.
Good evening. My friend here in New York.
New
York, yes, I'm in New York. What's the Queens and Bronx?
No, your friends in Bronx, the Bronx.
The Bronx, I'm someone I'm Yankee for Nakasano. Pacho, meet you.
Pacho, good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, say a Monday na a me floor no kasai.
Okay. Who can see a better Ghana me boy?
Okay, yes, yeah, you can. It's say wow, so why would you equate that? Now, lady now free fear rents in South Africa. Yeah, one time free fine and what's it?
Penda that was so penda. Who I say penda what? Only you are going to about that. You want to come out and friend? Penda almost lady back to friend from New York. I come for to say oh pillow papa one fireman and yaji.
Okay, auntie. I know pay na BT a friend saying piece of film. Na na ya kesi e kan say me say. E friend saying you man penny e ya de bi pa ma obon nsem man because man penny ka say on pe e friend saying e bia a we foreign coach. Inti study na man penny ye ni de wa bon nsem amana pa. Na be saying we say na me look free events and a year na a chibi. And now we and me on. No, because me you know what?
If you where you crabby brony.
Because what's on my penny a year to bones a man pa man penny say mom kofa broni bi anti na bezem bi say ade Milo free event a year na be so free events and
ebi a woni man penny kind no mo antie and no kofa Milo buy. Maybe that's the point he was trying to make.
Okay, in pacho na na ya kese se wutie mi an pacho onsam na oboma o man penny so obetimi asa agene baka nke ebe because o man penny o te wa na wa sha masabi omo apakofa Milo abagana nti na me de na na ya kese ya mpacho ya sa age wa yi wa nsembo because
and what the performance will blame you on the president ana
na why be president up to your friends saying in a way no the minister any omunyina efefo ni na second your friend saying anope na me say a piece of game na Charles
dankwaku your boana
yeah dankwaku your boana your friend say Charles osesibu say inti say FA president no opese oya ade Ghana for the influence obeche na agi say oba Ghana pe ompamu e friends and coach na opamu coach ne pe Ghana fo nyina ede ne bone beche ne Charles Ghana ni hwan na opamu e friend coach ne keka yede ne bone beche no mene eyi adwen odi an kan eye adwen se oba Ghana na se opamu coach na ompamu ne ho first ono any coach na omuye no nyina omonko because ono na okofa coach ne bai inti say
president ana na say president yes. No kofa coach say ministry no and FA
meka FA president ne ket
okay
me say so obedru Ghana na so opam coach na ompam na ho mene ayi adwen pa odi an kan baby a wo bia masa mechia say oba meta wachi oba opam na ompam na ho
okay
opam na ho na so ono ombokwa na afa ni ehu ha wa Ghana yebetimi akwa
Mate kwaku mama na say na time no everybody say my real time aka honti na so yakopon ya adoma na si why but ya New York for the Bronx born nyina mama why you kwaku no Raymond there I like you Raymond there o my obi odi na duane o enye Black Stars nti no be fa wan mani yemo twakuro odi na duane ti ofobia Bradford I see you but first Brasamo me who anymore nti senka be increase light no be hu anim why pacho Brasamo increase light no man ye hu anim ye hu we Bradford pacho ma mi ti na mko bra room no nyesa na duane bechi no
good evening good morning wa because of Saudi Arabia
adi achi ho nti mu on Wednesday mu on Thursday
143
oh wow okay yo
me problem ni me share Jordan or England or bobo a wo share dressing or the bobo na until to Fista nso oba Ghana no bobo no acho to Fista into one or yes adnity ano two players wo share Africa players no show mo dressing na share Ghana so you dressing as you say omo convince Ghana na say Mr. Ghana bi wo park no so no mo koye because omo attitude towards Ghana Black Stars no is different from the omodo omo cap mu she Pate yesterday match Pate anfa no one stream game da until say Comoros Pate ko no aba if you say yesterday Morocco now yes I do ya anka ye ko ye ni be dey am odwi ska kese na mo beje wo Europe ne say the Ghana de bema mu no after all Ghana ya mbokro mbe yae ye ne ye ko ye baby ye ko di etika me say me ko adwuma mu dey bia is the Monday mu ye program say yenye start ma Asamoah is the fia mpacho yenye namufa momo bintu na me my ready because Asamoah din no eni na save me Saudi ha it be my ready say me me ye bibi na me twirika ina mukafa police chire me into obetwa mukafa na mame no ina me okache me say me fi me say Ghana no say oh Asamoah Gan na me say yes Asamoah my brother leave me my brother no say okay go it me my ready say sir go get na mo be ye no me so me de me sika beba abe support sa start you no into no eni ntina me ba life no Now players no sa attitude no any mo dress in there. Me dey me makuma antie bi wa mintimi na ma hwe mo film me come baby. Ti me da say obi ntu aso.
Me da say bebre, me da say pass asem me catch asem ojan. Me ya penny number na ma catch say onidi na save you obi ti o ye very grateful. Me da say pa, me da say. Bra Philip na free Saudi Arabian. Remo mami ti o na me nko another person. Yes, I we dey dey ma check akra betu. Me ko first
Sister Fiamma Sacho.
Sister Fiamma, good evening.
Good evening.
I think this is my second time.
Sister Fiamma Sacho.
Kafra fache me. Now did it na me pesa me bana ebetu.
Okay, so Sister Fiamma, I think that your referee assembly. Our latest World Cup at Yokoye, something happened, a certain misconduct this year. Yet a commission of inquiry, equity say. Oh, on say, Nigidi say a GD4. Bible as I say, if the foundation is destroyed, what can a righteous man do? Fapping anywhere. I wasn't expecting Ghana to do anything extraordinary. Apart from that, the minister, the Braba, Esiama, Why, GFA boss, foundation, that is the key thing. So, so indiscipline of Black Star team, we can call the best players in the world still Tininkui. You can see from born on born, there's nothing like commitment. Obi Ediope, Obi Tininka, Obi Asem, Yane Gabon. The day you have a chance, Bianco beat my passama, Joseph Pencil, just to score. One passama. That same chance, I'm sure Sanke, Jordan and Cal, or passama, any year. Ubia perceive glory. That is happening in the team. Come on, because you see that there was a teamwork. Born say me team. Born about individual play. Party, no seriousness. Joseph Obia Bodwope. That is the key thing. Yes, your Black Star media, Uncle Baby. You can call, players from Europe and here from Uncle Baby.
Yo.
GFA, no emotional, still discipline. If not, Black Star will never change. And it is so sad that Ghana needs to be a football country, and these things are happening. And then I have a friend from Nigeria. Is this Black Stars? Yes, this is Black Stars. So what is happening? Because for Africa, West Africa, football is Ghana and Nigeria. Everyone knows that. Comoros, a country less than 900,000, Ghana. I think Comoros for African Cup, I don't even know. Can score Ghana 3-2. They get you fireable. A country that can play against Germany 2-2 with US. Oh no.
Yasha Czech Republic or World Cup. Czech Republic.
That time they were second at the world ranking. Really, Comoros are saying it's so sad. It's so sad. Me, I will never blame the players because Penny for Nankasa, BBL Koso. You see, players they are just there to show off.
Okay.
I will never blame them.
Yo, Barry Mom, I now so because Obisi Menkanjo say Didi, sister B or Didi, why Didi Namasa? Yeah, blasters in Tina Abeku, Didi,
I am a Ghanaian, a patriotic citizen, a star, but what else can I do?
Yeah,
I taxpayers' money, but it is so sad that and there might be a cosa. Oh, I'm born foreigner. You are from Ghana. What happened yesterday? You guys lost. And now my friend of your hunger is 4 minutes. Comoros Ashama 1. How? Comoros Ashama 1 under 4 minutes.
I mean, as Barrymore. Now, you share. You have my Barrymore connected with us. No, bright. Patoka Safri Nanapoku.
Yeah.
We have name Nanapoku.
Yeah. If you are because of London.
More under the London for you, mobile.
If you are, I'm say, I dear Bakwa Kagana for boom pa a football. So we're sure. 31 or 34 million ubia can football be this time no NDC MPP and the football idea e can Ghana nyina e boom 18 is a politicians no mutia e corner Ghana for nyina akoma wo e corner Ghana for nyina e kasa free said na wo kudi kan aka no
say kese na na ka say oka omom kosolai na so gya ni nyina ka football because football no the heartbeat e dey heartbeat no so dey na ya dey ni kwa say didi agrokra but the basis no so obehwa in the early 90s no near coast teams what Ghana baby Kumasi na edin pa say the bia for baby a born wo ho it na bring talent out by nano obi bobo mfiche ba ku mienu pe na piano bo se na obo professional no so ye hu de obo bia but because also obo professional no na de che afre no abesha blaster jesi so hwe asemo agya mu pencil omni sule any ACM a we nyina start from the coast team from the Milo championship and your bonus secondary school no and no boom no nyini together so no man nyina bi ni ho say ya starting football from the scratch if ya yentimi nya the best player say ya ne be ya afida se ne no ye be sa be transnear san bobo ho a it yes ya starting from the scratch and na ye can stadium so ho asem say at least say you build the stadium be or Ghana sika fonso ye be sere mo say stadium betimi aboa esikafo be 9 num na mamasi na mudin atoto stands no e basa na mudin no empepada because ba Europe na so ba UK ha be broke stands ni bia wo se okwa na ye wo wemu ye wo wedin we okwa West Ham ye wo din we omo na asisi aboa masa stands ni nyina ye adwuma enti Ghana esikafo nso ye be sere omo so onfom sika no so emwa na Ghana no so enkoso na the American theater to one say GF for no omo dia say no mo be nyina na be transparent na enkoye say da bia sika da bia ye kosire sika omo so ntra so be generate sika no mo de ama no mo de aboa coast team any teams one kete a wo form a wuntimi mpagya football teams in man nkoso afia da be ka kakra no
boss medasi yakupon sha pass or connected from London yakupon sha branch ba Kofi Anson also bright you are making a lot of sense pa anti when you one fan I say yeah so that was pa mama no was baby Mr. Bright ene unuanu me wo London nyina or say Mr. Texting mpacho ka say Mr. Chenebo rather Josephine me hu but me hu anim nti pejabra Japan who try so be connected but camera no mother Mr. Training Bomb, but you're connected free here.
I'm connected free Worcester, Massachusetts.
Okay, Massachusetts, but hey, any hour home. Now where you come and go inside. What yeah. Maybe share me about my Swansea or any a friend saying me former colleagues be or Worcester. Now what be the end game when on the kwame kese educate munam ko tani awo bi ti mo ho de me pacho
ko negative 18 as near team
pacho mo ne nyanko pontina wa mo ne nyanko pontina pacho wa bi ti wo adwen che o ese we
am say amount for akabebre na am say Black Star semono am say start ya che na the teacher making in answer a managerial I'm say enye amount for odo enko position on Black Star more personal interest because we players here e don boy here as a boy no more as only one person can say then or qualifies class even under even local equal no so bobi we say the no and yes obi tanasi goalkeeper boss the 4th division UK. Abrayo keepers one more record ya kotoko. Than that, Odieko Africa friends and under 20 on a die on your experience of kotoko. Kotoko Nico alone, not kotoko person when you experience no. Almost that Nico alone, so we have more experience. Is your buy idea why Abdoa or buy a very good goalkeeper. Because of your one mistake in Tino, you're being every one more. And sometimes one for players maybe one more, or more per conditional players now and then. I be near Castle one year into the in a film, but more some players. And so over there, no more game. It's a Ghana no, say, blast and queer. The SA said, then, I see a personal interest in every one more. It's in Chain cry. Coach, you know, and I coach, you know. fine, I'm not focusing yes second but me coach na ka me akasa me den me resign me ho. Ka me akasa me resign me ho.
No.
Because ono no say is here no okwa oni be bia because what 2 years. Hokwa no what man we had the papa bia me den yes akofa nto so oja hokwa is here oni be bia ko. Nti na the conference no so on there enya de be resign enya offense and AFCON to buy na work out be obi oye you know we e ma o kasa mu wie no nke at once one man ko we da o fire into coaching the so ko so na ye two ayina aka da ya nim no World Cup ayino qualification aka ya nim no ye pay local coaches ni bi this drama ni wo ho no
mo team ni nko
all of them be three and 4 o ka bom no mo form team a ometma pick those from there ometma pick bi afimu no ma pe e bi ada yi bi ometma eden aka no na kama eden na kama ka na ka eden omode eden omode afọ yi no e bom bi a afi ni atwe kwa ase eden ahwe kwa fa so eden aye arrangement eden e be new coach ada say local coach and say e mom there so oda pa tournament na ye bon hwe all the teams omo ya de nyina no mo local coach na coach yi omo Senegal Sierra Leone, the ball mobile, the Guinea Bissau, how Manfo, the Algeria, Equatorial Guinea, they are all local coaches. Local coaches.
Okay.
Mr.
Chenemo, I don't say that. Time need to my sister. Just very well. But that's patron next week. Not connect to them. Patron, I know about them. Why?
I tell you,
Patron, me that's baby, Mr. Chenemo. Sister Josephine, patron mo akwaba. Yetu nkache. Na same say adwumenti na adwuma de wa boso.
If you are that was in your power, me word so I'll be very short. Me na me no kwere obi nka nche me me paboni ne mfa me ho but last time no mo bi see me ya Gibraltar yet Ghana mem GFA trauma me kam papa nine GFA chairman pa GFA boss a whole team in Ghana, one of the best teams Kotoko one president Kotoko chairman into a good player Kotoko team of better than the nako because of one personal issues with the person in say sanko for you man free a Ghana in team and koso dameka bibia. Me this is the only time my man here AFCON because now come on Ghana no akọ me akọ here akọje dey Ghana no akọ here akọje. So if we don't start working on ourselves from GFA boss to the least technical team member no see answer say subanya say ya na bekosa say ya na bekosa ye peska dia akoma encourage ya omu textbooks cry yes come encourage textbooks need akoma black star for omu to attacks omu ti say can omu to attacks na that's the question I want to ask.
Oh na say ya tete tax no na say omu tete tax no na say omu tete
if ya nya mishrao but that's a pa nya mishrao
me that sister just jaw see am there the pass say you black stars from because ye disika say no kwa mami read the comments because your time na so na sister penda boat man ko for so mu feel unti mesa ma final word Frank Mensa and I say if your number but your link your person obi abe wasting e call ni and e to de bi o mo mu free echi no call na ye o munya ti now we are trying this one. Now you're connected with other ones. Yeah, the WhatsApp crossover account so that everywhere you are, ubetimenya are connected. Not just a day. Also, actually, watching Angela Bones. No, see if you have been missed. Angela me dance me home for make a cry, but she say me tia me kata kwa me tia as well say me fene me vini na ya me yanko years vende say meditate na me ka shalom kwanza o say if ya football is about commitment and your personal interest. Into more personal interest here and there. Catch say we will never get anywhere if we continue using personal interest. And Makin, so why are there? You've been very consistent with us. I'll say high sense of taste of foreign products has been one of our biggest downfall. But they're very true. And Kotokoni has in a kofa abrofu coaches. And this is what has trickled up to the top, not even down, trickled to the top. Local teams they call for abrofu players. Me has to call for a brony player and me job. Hasefo me yakotoko ni dia ba na madwa hasefo sa na kotoko fo so even to kotoko yakofa broni ni edna ko che otumfo na ye je fast na ye player dia me impossible sa kotoko Brazil player ne da ko me Ghana players ko am swag ma me che aden Oh, inti enna opening can ye taste for foreign things na magana to me konanim no. John also no so here link no John time na so abro so into there next week. E be kwa very interesting topic. Another digitization issue na ye man call for salaya na jo any ade tonton real. I have some interesting video before YouTube. Who crowd besu. Citizens are ye taxpayers money ama NIA that Ghana card. Yeah, digit SIM card registration was here called the baby na and tonton real. Hey. Yeah, backward, Ghana. Very backward. And nobody thinks it will be hard to one more share as if say it's okay. How can this be okay? In any case, Ghana for no mutia broche no money na frɛ no. I almost send this car from a broche one more kuta Ghana number. Oko school or China, oko school or UAE, oko school or bed and register on card no. So if you had the simple digital system and the passport to cry register online, passport to cry fill the form online. Ghana de becho. Yebeye ye na che cause I journey a backward. Obia kakra obi be dinti. I said Black Stars I say me again. Obia di obe dinti. They want to make it cumbersome. Ombe say a long process. Say they bo obi benya jina for her. You say. And then call for the boba and a salai. Digital SIM card registration. Obe konomo the boba and a salai. Ghana card. Remember I make it to London by Ghana koye Ghana card. She had to pay 2 million. Become bibi and mo be my bejina me kaje say it's not true. Me mami pokuya. 2 million. No more general sprinters and some no more Ghana card amano. Say digitization. Digitization that is abusing people. Obey digitization are pure and nice. Digitization will be what tepakra no connect on to me connect. Yes, digitization. Will be connect and then telco sing na mu data phone na mo de my Ghana. Mo say digitization. Nkofu connect from abroad. Say na simple mo so be connect. And so will be connected from Ghana. Be bra branch back George. Wa breast on to me connect. Abroad digitization here in Ghana no cross the same digitization here in Ghana they be brache is it beba ye be brache papa me time na so Felix ada person connect but Felix me time na so me producer dey oba pumi amanasa hey mama for oba no mum sister Eve mpacho te say aboche for the data mamu nti no Ghana for da ya no,
the night is so young. The night is so young.
The night is so young. I'm not party girls. But don't connect to here.
Ohio, Columbus.
Oh, okay. I didn't know who area. Okay, good. 8 years.
Merci, some na on say Ghana no. Say I support you there. Yeah, going with us. We call yourself. Yeah, going with that. Say I support your own. Na ya mayeni anji ya kasi ya mante no mbobo no a awose fo so yo nko boy no onko mo magano on be dive to ticket straight oba ko na anya na kata ama na utie sa coach from the biography and na meet sa from Kwefan said dan kwaku ye wo hono ma it's meaningless asi yare asi again sugar trade them so the me oba o e ma so de ke kan bo wasa o de ma utie the biography na obi ono oye ni agwa na ni TV onu sire ko tebe jai mo ta ko pacho no ta number ata jinero awon wa kwati o ya go le be da o ata na na yare from head to toe just actually akra it's in my friend but I'm say yare akra yare when yare really I want wa kwati o yo we dey ka na kan no na me do time be also open ma na take akra
ma na che for the sake of America for me na che na dedicated answer wa na America for na kwa de aye is that you mama na wase but let's join because here digitization ti bi a wo number me ade asa aye me twa video because and I
okay all right
say yeah some of them
I want
backward mama na sister Eve bra Frank bra Felix
minim sem adofo aka bebre nti no me analyze ball no kra nia me waka ne se yempanimfo no enhwe nia asi na wonsua niama bebre fim nia ye ya wokofa Jojo Walcott ebe dem Jojo Walcott oba no beda Black Stars. I think this is his six game also obeda 4 matches here in the African Cup of Nations nia ye ya afe wo Friday day jikuno mo ne ade na ebo Ghana defense nia ye ya players bia hwe Samuel Owusu mia madam for me schoolmate ne boy, ne client, ne Samolusu, or better bench the whole tournament, or just one match. One. And Obeboka Krabi. You have to say the pressure on. Yeah, the Wakasu Echo tournament, a pressure on Wakasu into me and one match. And a year. Yede Philemon Bafo Echo tournament. Echo Tana Ben Sam and EGJ Pedia in Yakika. One match and a Philemon Bemka Krabi. Yede Chese players are yedi one quite a pressure one. When you na Echo Kotana bench, Jessica Abefi. And Penny Phone and me person will share baby. Now, if you make one statement. So what they fire in Central, here near your radio, yeah, sports journalism or Ghana. Ubet me afa near Yigaman channel or my FM. Ubet me afa Anefi, ubet me afa Davis, ubet me afa Ekowata, no, Adom FM, those times. Ubet me afa Chester in Central for your Dawson. Share Ghana Supporters Union, one by America. And I want football, I don't want to coin. If you are maybe your product, be a beneficial of good football. Make my benefit here for football. Sabi. Metigana, and me the teacher will mean, and I'm signing your radio with ATLFM. Metigana, and come here and member, and I can be a minion Sikadia to the Andia Mwedi. And so me papa, me mammy, me Lucia from coming to me, and share one send you also make one. And so football at that room, me ya quine eba America. I may a same Sifia, between the big Befie eba beboa. Me just say a Fibiano. Warrior Ghana budgets in the what change Sika estimated Sika Ghana foreign exchange I beba Ghana. Me just say foreign exchange I Ghana no. A mine economy ni bebre. Sanka football good. Sanka football share see ya. Sanka football so lucrative. Send ya nanka lucrative some 10 years ago, some 15 years ago yeah. Anka Ghana fubi. If you may on to me case Ghana for what country one nya o man no in kasabi and na nyeme my din wo Ghana e bi no benya kwan etu kwan e de mfaso abrebusia what you say and so esane say football is no longer lucrative esane say football not performance obi apon person nyeme be friendly match first no nka friendly match with UK na Ghana foko and e bi na bi ese bi bekam wo ho na wa be abusia fo friendly match with US friendly match with US. I like that. Reality. Beckham. Now what the Bushafo. If we are sabi, me see hey. Only me wa Ghana na me bisa me who said, me papa, Mr. Fred Otibu die. No, or retire as director of water. Say on the form when ne. I don't for the bad lady and the Ketwa because no a coordinating director was Sankregua, or a coordinating director was Pam, Eba Elmina, Eba what friend day. A pan make it or the former. I don't for the band papa. You and I am be some music. May then me see papa. Abraham Michel de Ghana. And so and next time he said, papa the former. Make me about the city because me the crazy madam the subscribe be brave. Okay, Felix into your point and say football ni yanke bet me say be am manya baby edu. Yes, yeah football ni ya. Esu be ban faso dia manipa be brave. Na me the journalist say am fato ho. Me am boss David Sodin ho apia. And now ba na be David Sodin ho apia. Very soon he's going to be one of the richest Ghanaian sports journalists in America. Because entrepreneur says we be on one company entrepreneur. And I know who David Sodin ho apia in office. Yeah. Big entrepreneur right. He's doing very well. Last 2 years, on we in as the best worker. Oh yeah, Juma Walpool no yeah Juma we in as the whole America. Near Igamanche we in as the best worker. And you know, football ni ya. You will be made to me. Afaso the Albanians. You have a boy here kakra. It's your penny for no. The politicians now bet them cats football for no. One year money. No 1 year person in Kuliano. 1 year selfishness no. No, I'm a young football. That is no what say. Waka say one of papa. Eh, Brako Kumba chone me last person. Time now you police about women and remember. Pacho baby.
Because of free Bogota, Colombia.
Pacho,
well, this is if you have football idea. Offer free, Mr. Brew. I think it's one of those football presidents now be Eba Ben Kofi, now Tama Klodeba, Kosina Chechi. Maybe you say your football may start to say, especially local leagues start to say from. I'm not accusing Kosina Chechi, but omu and ma ye local league no almost say local league no completely because they were much more paying attention on the foreign players. They were not developing the local boys, the coach club, and any coach football tournament. Any be of you. Into a development, a youth development. I say an under 17. What Yeni under 17 team, yeni under 20 team. You say a compact team maybe to me a groom to the national team. Into make a summary. A management, a administration, no. Keto kokro ti we nente chakora and boy on one dinner na ba be si ho. Nti dream no that so koso football people no mo ye dream koso be koso until say be yi person kunya omo ankasa omo selfish interest. And a journalist for nyina lobby players e de be
I'm surprised. I'm surprised.
Journalists. More highlights some players also on social media, no more lobby, no more Twitter. It's a dream, and the Katashi said, and I say football. To see administration in the see a guno, near pure more or more or mano a punt we here or moon see here.
Okay, you. Kwaku, I mean, I say, but you're connecting Monday because you had digitization more and more travel and see better digitization. Person will share more experience about what is happening in other places. Near seven crassy level now a man can focus like just to register SIM card. Seriously, you know, just to register SIM card. Who took to me send me me document na me to me phone so my DocuSign me sign on me phone so na my loading na me document
DocuSign na me sign so
into why is it that all these things are available na Ghana yen to me man conform ma me no e ko salai and tonto me dey me ma me maka che ne say mon ko salai bia man tonto bia me we no mo menya yare bia so mo register the same card mo form SIM card. I mean, what is this? What is this? And they say Bank of Ghana, the statement about and all banks in or more up to July, they are all using a Ghana card. Your taxpayers' money, I'm a Ghana card for now. Yen register yen, your cost a line or man by area. No, I think yen some could you 2 million like me, may feel landing by Okojina line, could you 2 million just to get Ghana card? Yakechiro. Mamina was a clock. Mamina was it. Yakupo shall be brave. Mina Bema coconut connected and Pacho Mamina was it. Yet the Bessianum say, Minka make kind messages in the account by a time as soon as I mean producer could you answer. Or Bebome. Mina Bema cuckoo cuckoo Spencer, UK cuckoo. My hair was Sammy Hunty. I'll connect with you now, my fro, because a Unia Bema and an answer both was so. Now do once you will London. We shall smoke you out. We shall smoke you out. But as I say, I come up producer could Johansson if we ma bank Dr. Father Dixon and the child tomb system, baby. I'm here, dear Jumano Bruno. Penda Bottom, I see you, but we can say more final word because I never go for you about it. Monday, Namasama what was so Penda, Miniaba South Africa. Or see, near the Busia phone that war a Sunya Crano Cross here for us. Also, come back to me about Black Stars Bowie. Where your master, where that song go kind of. Or the way ball of phone, ball man on my ball of phone. Mammy, anymore, mammy, as many were, was a good job, lady. As many were, me to catch it. I go shawati. Now on here so, and mammy, Pacho, may we do messages of Fatchami. Pacho Kofi Anson, say inter schools is no more what GES and the Ministry of Sports is doing. We have to talk about that one of these days about developing sports at the school level. Share experience. We had a social club, and the boys in we guess in also a boys or more mark or man we no come center no more yes our fraud. Say you may be anyhow. And so inter colleges only at the any year. And go do a 2 million athletics ebeko obenya scholarship akwa broche school near there with athletics minime bra mates or modi athletics eco universities for America with scholarship just because of American tea. What I say ebinum the football no if you na branch journalistic and say football even sports commentators kwa bebre fa ho edi nya broche kotena mo so mo discover fie be boa Ghana economy no but aburo ni be ye ni nkofo de umbedi nti ya adwen say ye mwa ye be guno na chese o man Ghana ni na sink with us. I see Ghana think somebody will bend. I just don't know. It's Mammy Vessi Adam say because me tears and win a crime and finger me. Ghana say you can't remember say you're not be Ghana you. It would the Ghana Jawan and I Ghana for more BP. It's Mammy Vessi say Yankopon Yaduma, you better was gift here Abasa. I see you. Thank you so much. One of the dedicated people are gift here Abasa baby on the and I'm gifting good night so Emma me offer your boy London. Yankopon shall offer good night to parents on command and Frankie Boaso. But Mammy Jao with this song go. I say we am a depa. That's why I repeat it forever everywhere I go. Because when you say mini abema catching my song go there from and then man anything I want join can ye only dan koku your bomb komugusu sa on san. But Mammy Jao with this thing that he says.
We are bad people. Shabon dia and go forward. Nation ball time be a Ghana. Yeah, but
catch my song as a man. Oh, can let me.
We are also a real for a team Ben Aji, Super Cup and as a Champions League and as a competitive teacher. There's a real for boys who local boys. Boy, I will take come out or considering as I back every local league, our local league because was one person born national team. Say really local league, you better check Ghana local league. Never and this. Muya ni papone for na mote Ghana. If you know local boys in TV Mobono, look, yes, you see Ghana, you want talent. You limbo by you very good. Again, it's just a local boys in TV Mobono, no boss, it's a tournament here. Who can't Victoria Guinea? What's a Victoria Guinea? A president, a Yusoja Nini Kato Muso Mukoi, and Koyadi, and yes, sir, one more on Piri Womukrano.